Hey, what's going on, Paddock lads? Great win on Sunday. One more time. But yeah, this Thursday we're playing West Ham at home, and you know what? I think Man United are back, and I think we're gonna win. And I think Cunha's gonna score. I think Zirkzee's gonna score, and I think my boy De Ligt's gonna score as well. 3-0 to Man United. Come on, man.
This is Peter from Los Angeles. Manchester United 2, West Ham 1. Go United!
Yeah, we're on the way down to the game. It's my birthday today, and it's the 4th, and I'm 44 today, so that means, say, 4-0 to United.
2-0 United. I think it's going to be 3-1. I'm going with the 4 goals today, but 3-1.
Yeah, we'll see you at the stadium. Yeah.
Fucking kicking Pima protesting at West Ham at Old Trafford. I mean, West Ham haven't been doing too good this season at Old Trafford, and hoping for good forms going for a 3-0 win United up the way and up the Paddock.
Manchester United versus West Ham. It's absolutely minging in Manchester, and Joe Smith decided to go to the game, so us sensible chaps are in the studio and keeping our hair nice and dry. I'm joined by Tom. How are we doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah. Are you glad to not be at the game?
I was off for the tickets, mate. I thought about that.
Commitment. So why did you come here?
I like doing this. I enjoy it. It was a solo ticket, so I would have been on my own.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Just talking to myself. So this is better.
Might be more entertaining than some of the football.
Dancing on your own, yeah.
And Finn, how we doing?
Yeah, very good. Looking forward to this one. Should be very, very good.
Very, very good. Right. Okay. What are you basing that on? The first half last week?
Yeah. No, it's just such a big opportunity. We say it every single time. We've got to capitalise when other teams drop points. And I just hope that we can. Yeah. It's the worst.
And Ronna?
Do you know what? I'm looking forward to it. We've got 2 big opportunities here, West Ham and Wolves. With I think the results of this midweek round of fixtures have been quite favourable for us as well. So it's time for us to take obviously make the most of it and not let the opportunity slip, because we've got 2 very winnable matches. There's never any guaranteed wins in the Premier League, but United have a chance to get some momentum going. If you beat West Ham and you beat Wolves, all of a sudden the last 10 games look very, very rosy when you look back on it.
Yeah, they certainly do. And this is sort of like a must-win game given the sort of league, but we've got a team lineup we weren't expecting. We've been given a lot of fullbacks, so let's get into the team lineup. And the producers are going to put a graphic on the screen any minute now after them giving me a big grilling earlier on. Right, we've got Lamans in net, standard.
Do you know what's crazy? I say this every time, but you know this graphic? How big does it look when it's got like the faded out noir kind of background? It makes it look like Lamens and his victims. You know what I mean? Can you find this guy? FBI's most wanted. Yo.
Lamans, yeah, sorry. Standard. And then at the back, Shaw, Heaven and Mazraoui. Heaven's in for his second start of the season, wasn't it, Finn?
Yeah, first in the Premier League, I think. So, he hasn't had many minutes this season. So
was the other start Grimsby?
Grimsby. And he just recently started an under-21s game against Solihull Moors, and he had a mixed game. There was a few lapses of concentration, to be honest, so hopefully we don't see any of those today.
Fucking hell, Finn.
Yeah.
Famous last words. And obviously De Ligt's injured, but with Euro making that mistake at the weekend, Ronnie, do you think there's anything in Heaven coming in for Euro?
I think Euro's just getting a little bit of opportunity and time out of the limelight. Obviously he's had a difficult couple of games. You get peaks and troughs as a young player. Inconsistency is all part and parcel of it. And I've got no doubts about him going forward. I guarantee that he's going to be a brilliant player. I feel like he already is. It's just sometimes as a defender as well, when you have a couple of mistakes here and there, they're usually a little bit more, there's more jeopardy behind them, and they're kind of heavily highlighted. He'll be fine. Yeah,
I thought the outpour afterwards was a bit ridiculous when the press was saying, "Oh, he looks really upset." Like, Tom, what are you expecting? What you want him to be like?
But when I read about it, apparently, he looked really distressed, and then I saw it, I thought, he's just walking off. Yeah. He's just, I made a mistake. It's everything. It's all the time.
Everything's magnified.
Just blown up, isn't it? We were talking before we come on about hammer him in and out after every week. There's always a narrative attached to United that's way bigger than it needs to be after each game.
Yeah, certainly. And what do you reckon with Mazraoui and Shaw?
Well, I think you've seen a lot of teams have rested this week, haven't we? It's very intense, the Premier League. This season more than ever, mixing it up a little bit. I know Shaw's Shaw's in a good run, isn't he? Heaven gets some minutes. It's an interesting one. Probably wouldn't have picked it. But as you said, it should be good on the ball, shouldn't it? We'll probably have a lot to build up today.
Yeah, certainly. And we've got more wing backs, I think. Graphics.
Yes, go on.
Any minute now.
We got it.
That's it, yeah.
Right.
Is the screen there?
You didn't come on there, AJ.
Yeah.
Shambles.
So sorry,
That's the
Scotty.
second half. You can do this, there, Ronaldo.
Okay, we can sort half and half, man.
So Delo and Ahmad, right? How we feel about that runner?
I think that was pretty much one that I would have definitely gone with. I predicted. I thought Delo actually had one of his better games against Palace. And as for Amad Diallo, I feel like he has to be the other wing back. Otherwise, we have a serious problem when we start with 2 full-backs. We need one of them to at least be an attack-minded player. And I think he's become a little bit more like someone that has his position cemented in there at right wing back.
Yeah, what do you reckon of Delo and Ahmad as wing backs?
Yeah, I think given our wing-back options, I can't have many complaints about it, to be honest. As Ronnie's just said, I think the important thing is that Ahmad's starting. I think if you look at our win percentage with Ahmad starting as a wing-back, it's much higher than any other kind of combination of players. So no real issues with that. It'd be interesting to see maybe if Mazraoui comes and plays as a wing-back at points and Dalot drops into that back three, because I think they're quite interchangeable. So I think there's room for some flexibility and fluidity there. But in general, not many complaints about that.
Yeah, obviously with Dorgo on the bench and not starting, do you think there's a favouritism towards Dalot now?
I think that's the way it's played out this season, hasn't it? I think pre-season, I thought Dorgu was fantastic, and I did anticipate that he was probably going to kick on a bit more than he has done, but it's obviously different when it gets going, and Amram alluded in the week, didn't he, to maybe some issues with confidence and just second guessing himself on the ball, comparing his performance to that in the national team where he showed good composure scoring a goal. So I don't know, maybe at the moment with Dorgo it's a case of just manage his minutes, and these are the two that he trusts. No surprises.
Okay, and then over to midfield. On there, Bruno and Casemiro. Happy standard that now, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like that's just become the two mainstays. There's no surprise there.
There's even an option, is there?
Solid, a little bit of balance there, and I feel like it's just become Amrim's all reliable pivot.
Is that better to have that though? Do you think to have like he does change a lot of the other players, but having that as like a foundation. Obviously, there's players that want to get in that position.
Yeah, it's always good for players to have kind of relationships and obviously a level of consistency playing with each other. But it's also obviously helped by the fact that we don't really have many midweek games. I know we do now in terms of the Premier League, because it's December, the festive period, the fixture list is quite condensed. But in general, we've got like 1 week of rest, which allows Casemiro to get his legs back under him, allows Bruno to get a little bit of rest, even if he probably never ever needs it. But I feel like having the same team week in, week out, with slight adjustments here and there, are beneficial rather than it chopping and changing loads.
Yeah, certainly in the centre midfield. And Finn, I think Casemiro's on. If he gets one more yellow, then he gets a ban after today as well. He's been impressive this season overall.
Yeah, I think the way he's come back from a dark period and now is one of United's more important players. Obviously, he's got so much experience, and that is so clear when you're watching him in the midfield, because he's not the fastest anymore, he's not the most physical anymore. He still knows how to kind of get in the way, how to break up play and make the right recovery at the right time. So even though he can't cover the ground like he used to, he can still be really important for the midfield for United. I always want to see Kobbie Mainoo getting minutes for United, and this season it's just not happening. So for me, I wish there was a little bit more rotation when it came to this midfield pivot. I think from Amarim's point of view, we've heard many times why that's not the case and why we don't see Mainoo get some more minutes. So yeah, given that situation, what we know already about the fact that Casemiro is favoured, it's not surprising.
Let me put you on the spot then. Do you believe Amarim when it comes to this, with like the treatment of Mainoo and why he's doing
in the sense that he says, anyone can get the chance, anything can change.
He doesn't seem to be getting much. I
just think, no, to be honest, I don't believe him, because I think Mainoo, from all accounts, he's a good trainer. I don't think he causes problems off the pitch or anything like that. I think his application, his work ethic is strong, it's good. When he comes on, he doesn't set the world alight, but I think that's because he hasn't been given a chance to sustain some minutes and sustain some games consecutively. And I just think at this point, I don't know what else Amorim needs to see to give him that opportunity. And I think he can't prove that he's ready for that opportunity until he's given more minutes. So it's kind of, I don't really buy what Amorim says until he actually evidences that.
Yeah. What do you think, Tom, in terms of messing around with the midfield? Obviously, the Everton game was a total disaster. Yeah. But aside from that, we've been getting decent performances and results in a way that we haven't previously. It would be a bigger risk to put Mainoo in from the start in games going forward, would you say?
I don't know. It's like Finn says, I probably would have liked to see a bit more rotation. I think it's an exceptional circumstance, isn't it, when you've got a player like Kobbie Mainoo? It's not. It's you need to handle with a bit more care. I'd be said for a long time, be gutted if it doesn't work out, because I don't really see. On the body of evidence we've seen, I've seen this brilliant young player who's been trusted not just at club level but at international level to play in a European final, and even with Amorim last season, I think of some of the games like Anfield, he played really well. I think he played the 90, and it's just fallen off this. I don't know if it's something he's looking for in his game that is we don't get the full picture, do we? It's no surprise to see these two. I think Agate's times.
Do you know what? When there was this whole possibility where it's come out that Bruno could have been the one that might have been injured, because we saw him pull up at the end of the Palace game. Turns out it was just a knock, and we obviously know how impenetrable he basically is. And there was this kind of notion yesterday where people thought, could Mainoo get his first start? There was an element of excitement with that, but also a little bit of nervousness if that was the case. Cause I feel like it would have been one of them where if he's thrown him from the start in this game, I know that eyes would have been on him quite heavily. People would have him under a microscope. I think people have been kind of like, just to justify the fact he's not playing as well, people would have kind of been picking through his performances with a fine-tooth comb and just being like very, very hypercritical. And I feel like that would have just been a toxic kind of environment, or just kind of toxic situation for him to go into anyway. Obviously I do want him to play, but I almost feel like because there's kind of been this noise about should he play more and him obviously wanting to go out on loan, that there's this kind of like when he does get any minutes, people are like watching him, almost like waiting for him to slip up.
It's such a shame
just to be like, aha, he's not playing. That's why he's not playing. And I think that's a sad way to kind of view an academy graduate or an academy product.
I think especially because when he made his breakthrough in his early performances in his first season, he was, despite his age and lack of experience, I think a lot of people felt that when he was on the pitch and when he was starting games, he didn't really have to worry about him slipping up or making errors. He was one of those kind of trusty, reliable players, despite the fact he hadn't got many games. So now that it's got to the point where the prospect of him playing is worrying, like you've just said, Ronnie, because people are so hypercritical and so kind of zoomed in on everything he does. I just think it's such a shame that it's got to this point.
Yeah, it's the fact that he's done it for England now. It's crazy, like that. I mean, that's not to be sniffed at all. Like it's
in terms of the standard of football, it's a lot higher than United.
And he training with these senior players, that must have been. He stood up to that, got his place, and played through the latter stages of an international tournament and in the final.
He wasn't first pick though. It's worth noting there that he had to have other players that played crap before he actually got his opportunity.
But I think you can equally argue that he outperformed them.
He was the one that took his opportunity when he got it.
Opportunity. But there's some good comments here, whether you agree with them or not. Some people are saying that Mainoo's just so slow in everything he does. Punctual wizard. I love Mainoo, but we look at him with rose-tinted glasses. He has glaring deficiencies in his game, and he has room to improve. He's still a young. Let's not make him another Lennon or Walcott. And then there's a few people that have said that Mainoo may have caused a problem himself by asking him to leave in the summer. That rubbed me up the wrong way, to be honest. I understand it from his point of view, wanting to get minutes in the World Cup coming up. Yeah. But you got to wonder from the manager's perspective.
How does that rub you the wrong way? He knew that he wasn't going to get opportunities to play. He knew there was no European football, and all he wanted to do was to further his development by going. He didn't ask to leave. He didn't want to leave permanently.
No, I get that.
He wanted to go out on loan, and there's this weird thing now where like everyone's. I can see why Mainoo's not starting in the midfield pivot with Casemiro and Bruno. He's invariably what Bruno's backup. He's not going to start over Bruno. Bruno's our best player, so it's not like we just feel like he should have got a few more opportunities to play. But I can see why he doesn't start games in terms of the notion of him playing obviously behind Bruno. And we're not saying he's like some perfect world-class player and like he should, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Finn might be, Finn loves Mainoo, but I just think that what should happen is he should get the opportunity to go out on loan and further his development, because I think as a 20-year-old, having 1 year basically barely playing at all. I think he's played 170 minutes in the league this season. That's going to basically completely like plateau your development. And if he's someone that we're going to need in future, you're going to need him to develop and need him to play. If he's not playing, how can he develop?
Yeah,
so
I agree.
And then when you put this thing out of, or he should go out on loan, everyone's like, nah, because if Bruno or Casemiro gets injured, then we're going to need him. So it's almost like he's just, all he is really now is like some sort of contingency in the squad, some contingency plan. And it's a bit of a sticky situation because you obviously can't start ahead of Bruno. That's justified. And then it's like, but then if he's not playing at all, how does he develop?
I was going to say, if Casemiro gets booked today, who do you think starts against Wolves?
Ugarte will probably come. But that's my question was, do you think him asking for the move has caused any sort of bad blood between him and Amorim? And it was the timing for me particularly, Ronnie, because it was towards the end of the transfer window.
At the time, I thought it was... because
it was a weird sort of... because the transfer window was closing.
I felt like it was, you had to... He should have been looking at the picture a little bit better. I know hindsight's a great thing. We can look now and we can look at his minutes. You're suggesting that maybe it had something to do with it, but I do think that it's the wrong thing to be looking and saying, okay, I need to make this move for my England chances when you're a 20-year-old player playing for Man United. Yeah, you came into the team. There were circumstances around that. Brilliant to see him playing for England, but I wouldn't have liked to have seen a loan take place purely for his England chances.
Yeah.
And, because at the time you're thinking, well, your third choice here. You shouldn't be leaving Man United at 20 years old if your third choice midfielder. But I am surprised with the amount of minutes we've seen him get since then. Since then, it's been like, well, actually, do you know what? For the sake of our, prospect here, I would rather see him playing elsewhere in the Premier League every week to further his development.
Yeah, I think if there's a player that's fell foul of United not being in Europe or going out of the cup competition so early, it's probably Mainoo, isn't it? Because we may have got more minutes from that. Right, let's move to the forward line. Cunha, Howe and Mbeumo. How good is it to see him back?
Yeah, I mean, those are the star players that we've been relying on pretty much all season to actually make something happen up front. Obviously, two massive signings with a lot of Premier League experience. They are the players that can make something happen out of nothing. And I think that's what United have been lacking a lot. So really excited to see them together again. Yeah,
Cunha, I think he was aware how much of an improvement he's made United by his absence when he's not playing games, just that drive. And I think it becomes sort of contagious within the team. Everyone's looking around and seeing how he's running with the ball. And I watched the game of the weekend. It was just, in the first half in particular, there's just no one that runs with the ball from deep and takes players on. But in terms of them two this season, where do you sort of par them on other club signings? Because for me, they've got the two of the best signings of the season.
Yeah, I think it's difficult with signings of the season, isn't it? Because with these two, you know what you're getting, and they weren't cheap, but it's just quality, isn't it? I think last season it was we've never been poor at getting the ball into the final third, winning the ball back high up the pitch, but so often it was the glaring lack of quality with decision making, with ability to run, to carry the ball. And this season, with these two in the team, I know it's been, and Mbeumo's had a couple of games where he's not been at his best. Cunha perhaps hasn't had the goals and the assists we'd have liked to see, but I think that the step up in quality is obviously very clear, and it's great to see him back. And I'm just hoping he can kick on, because I feel like there's so many times early in the season where he just needs a goal to go in, Cunha, because then he'll fly, because he's a player that I do think will contribute game in, game out.
Yeah.
He just needs a couple of goals.
To be fair, some of his goals at Wolves came in kind of spurts. He can be quite hot and cold in that sense, but I think outside of the goals, what he offers is quite consistent in terms of the kind of intangibles that he brings to the side. And like you mentioned, it's been clear to see that we've missed what he does offer, even outside of the goals.
Yeah, and you're a big fan of Mbeumo out of the two of them. I think when he signed, he was the one that you were sort of saying, not that they should be playing who's the better player out of the two of them, but in terms of what United need.
Yeah, I loved Mbeumo. He's an output monster, and we've already seen a bit of that. He's one of them where no matter how he's performed, he's a threat. And I think the two of them are going to be really, really good for United. And Cooney's obviously had a slow start in terms of his output, but I've got no concerns about him, and I feel like he's really important in games like these. And I think these two are going to be really good players for United in the next few years.
Cool. Move next. Zirkzee, a man that everyone wanted to come off the pitch in the first half and the second, like the weekend, and now he's the saviour, wasn't he? What are you making for him, Tom?
I do think he's. I was saying to you before, it's in spite of all the criticism of Zirkzee, I do think he's probably lacking a bit of sharpness. I don't think, I think he it's good to have games. It's no good to have such an obvious starting 11 when you've not got the games in midweek. And these backup players just scratching around for minutes, maybe playing in, I don't know, it's just, when you're relying on them, you need a few weeks to get up to fitness. It's good for him.
Yeah.
It's good for him that he's had a few games. He's always going to be a little bit in and out because I don't think it always suits Joshua Zirkzee, but I do think that with Cooney coming back into the team and play, Cooney can drive with the ball, can take the ball beyond him. It'll probably be a little bit. He's a different option to Sesko, isn't he? He's a different option to when Cooney plays up top. I like Zirkzee. I think he's, whether it works out for him long term at United, there's a lot I like about watching him, a lot I like about his game.
Yeah.
I find him a fun player to watch. He just needs to be a bit quicker and a bit sharper and a bit more efficient in what he does, because too often you find he's just
the thing is,
a little bit too slow.
I think me and Ronnie were doing was it the Everton game we were on, and we sent these two gears to him. He's either fun to watch or he's infuriating. They're like the two options.
It feels like far too often he's just off that level that he needs to be in terms of sharpness and kind of speed of decision making and keeping hold of the ball in tight scenarios, because he's often labelled as being a very, very technical player, and I don't think that's wrong, but I think half of technical ability is what you can do when you're under pressure in small spaces, and I think at a certain game intensity he tends to crumble a little bit, so I struggle with him, because I don't think what you're saying is wrong in terms of he can be really enjoyable to watch, but I don't feel like we see that often enough. And maybe he is another case of just needing that kind of sustained, consistent opportunity to get a few games in a row, and then he'll get up to that sharpness level. So yeah, maybe today we can see him carry on and pick up from that second half at Palace, because I think he did really grow into that game, and I think he added a lot to our attack in the second half.
Yeah.
But he just needs to perform at that level, because when he's not on his game, it's not a nice watch, to be honest.
I think he's a bit of a confidence player as well.
Yeah,
when
definitely,
a few things go for him towards the back end of last season, before he got injured, I thought he was starting to find his feet a little bit, because he was someone that invariably would get the ball, and he was every game he was playing, he'd go on these mazy runs, and it's great to watch that, because there's not a lot of players that can do that in some of the tight areas of the pitch that he can. But yeah, this season it's been a little bit of he's reverted a bit, and we're not seeing, in the minutes that we have seen him play.
Yeah, and I think Amram at the weekend sort of credited the second half comeback to Zirkzee, sort of improving every aspect of his game. Where do you lie on with him, Ronnie, in terms of like a centre forward, number 9.5? What is?
Do you know what I've seen his value. I do like Zirkzee, a bit of an aesthetic merchant myself. So I feel like when he's on it, he can almost look really, really elegant in terms of the way he plays his football and his touches. He even showed a couple of instances of that in the second half against Palace. It's just that the Premier League, the speed of it, the physicality, sometimes he can just look a little bit like languid and lethargic and a little bit frustrating in that sense, and he almost feels like he's not the perfect match to what the Premier League is. And I think, what's the worst part of it? I feel like sometimes his ball playing and his link play can also sometimes not always be perfect, and I feel like sometimes that's to do with him not being very sharp and speedy and energetic in itself. So I feel like he's probably not good enough to be leading a 9 for Manchester United. I think everyone's probably pretty sure about that. He's not really a natural goal scorer, it seems. He's very much that kind of 9.5 or whatever you want to call it. But I do think he has certain tools to his game that you can use. It's just about whether he actually gets it right on the day.
Yeah, and that's the starting 11. The substitutes are Bayinde, Dorgu, Malacia, Martinez, Yoro, Mainoo, Mount, Ugarte and Lacer. What do you make about the 11 overall then, Tom? Is that one that you would have picked? Is there any change you'd like to see in there?
No, not really. I mean, I wondered whether Yoro might get the nod today, just to get back out there and put what was didn't need to be a drama, was made a bit of a drama. It was a mistake, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But then perhaps he's playing in this area of the pitch where he does get quite exposed, and perhaps you don't want to compound a tricky afternoon with a tricky evening here tonight. So no surprise to see him taken out of the team. You've got to rotate a little bit. The team out there should be more than good enough to go and get a result tonight.
I've had Sam Richards saying, Finn, any thoughts on JJ Gabriel's links this week and his posts on Insta regarding it?
his post on Insta, I'm not sure. He posted a picture of him during the recent Liverpool game. I don't think there's much in those talks because he's not even eligible to move out of the country until 2027. I think one of the stories came from Samuel Luckhurst saying that Barcelona are stepping up their efforts to sign him. They can't sign him.
Samuel Luckhurst, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
they can't sign him for 2 years. So there are a lot of talks that happened during the summer, led by Jason Wilcox, and they basically came to an agreement that he's going to commit for at least the next 2 years. There's a pathway there for him, so I wouldn't take much notice of a lot of the stories that are coming out. There's always going to be transfer chatter about him because he's one of the most highly regarded prospects at his age in Europe. A lot of top clubs are aware of him and would definitely love to sign him. That doesn't mean that anything's happening or that anything will progress in that way. So I think for now, best to just enjoy him and let him develop without putting too much pressure on him.
Okay, I do hope he stays. Question here from Loris Fergus. What do you guys think of our front line will look like during the AFCON? I'm honestly baffled what Amarin will do. I need answers. Ronaldo?
Do you know what? I think it's going to be one that's probably largely made up of, and the front three will probably be, my fears will be Ahmad, Cooney, and
Ahmad not going.
Ahmad's going, for fuck's sake.
Sesko will be back.
If Sesko's back, Sesko, Cooney, Mount, probably.
Yeah.
Something along them lines.
Could even finally be time for Bruno
Maybe
to go
get a
into
bit of
that.
Bruno, yeah.
Bruno further forward with Mainoo in the middle.
The team, yeah. Ahmad, what's going on?
That's what I mean. Ahmad and Boumo and Mazraoui, is it, that are going?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe it will probably be, if Sesko's back in time, it'll be Sesko, Cooney and Mount.
Seems
I almost said
like
Ahmad
the
again.
only option, really.
Yeah, Amarim on Lenny Yoro dropping to the bench tonight. As a manager, we need to think about everything. I know that on the TV he appeared really disappointed with his performance. The only thing that I know, I need to be normal all the time. I spoke with Lenny about the message, all the trouble that is to see a Man United player so disappointed on the bench. But it's just a tactical issue. I will say after the game, I will not say now, but it's a clear option and it's a tactical option. Just that. It's a little bit of a hypocritical there. I need to be normal all the time because Amarim's a man who sort of falls to his emotions some of the times. You look at the penalty shootout at Grimsby and stuff, and the times where I don't know if I'm going to be here at the weekend and stuff. So he's hardly level-headed. But what do you make of that comment?
Well, I think he's quite self-reflective as well because he comes, he'll say things in the heat of the moment, and then in the press conference the next day he'll say, "I need to regulate better," or "I need to, maybe I'm too emotional." So, I mean, it's optics, isn't it? Everything's amplified. It is mad, isn't it? But he's just looking a bit disappointed, which I'm sure a lot of people feel all the time. He's made a mistake, which at the time potentially be quite costly for his team. In the end, the result's gone. It's gone the right way. Move on. It's nothing. People make mistakes. It's just an unfortunate thing in the game. But Yoro is a player that's we've seen been trusted plenty of times, and also been taken out of the team plenty of times this season. It's just another occasion. I don't think it's. I think hopefully just putting an end to that is purely tactical.
Finn, anything to add to that?
No, I don't think so. More so, I'm just excited to see Aidan Heaven. I think that's the big positive coming out of it because he's another very talented young player. I think the role in the middle really suits him, especially on the ball. I think he's got a lot to offer. He's got a good passing range, can spray it to either wing, and also in terms of, if he is going to invert into the midfield and pick up the ball in central areas, that's how he developed for many years at Arsenal. He was a midfielder. I like him playing there, and obviously it's a big task. He's playing with two fullbacks basically, so for someone of his inexperience there's a lot of pressure there. But yeah, I wouldn't focus too much on Lenny Yoro dropping out because that's part of natural rotation. Doesn't necessarily mean anything that consequential.
Yeah, I mean in terms of our defenders for them three positions, that's probably our strongest place, isn't it, really? When everyone's fit, you've got like De Ligt, Martinez, Maguire. There's a lot of people vying for it. What did you want to say, Tom?
No, I was going to say that perhaps them, the three that he's gone with there is anticipating how the game's going to start and how it's going to be played in the first 45 minutes, maybe beyond. And you've got options because he does like to make changes in that position in the right and left centre back. Maybe just because of the amount of ground that gets covered sometimes. But one thing about Lenny Yoro, he's got he's got great recovery pace, and if the game does get a bit stretched later on, and we're not perhaps in the position we want to be in come the hour, you probably see him coming on. But to begin with, I think there's a few times in the Everton game it was pointed out, wasn't it, that perhaps Yoro's, some of the positions he was taking up, he wasn't quite effective. He was getting the ball in this area where he wasn't really under any pressure in terms of being pressed by Everton players, but perhaps he wasn't doing too much on the ball to, so. Shaw was criticised a little bit as well, but with Shaw and Mazraoui, you've got two players that can step up, and they're very, very good technicians with a bit of creativity as well.
Yeah, certainly is. And Amarim De Ligt missing out tonight. It's a small thing. I expect to have Matthias next game versus Wolves. It's a blow. He is really playing really well, but I'm really excited with Aidan Heaven. He's working there. I think he has the right characteristics to play there. It's a big opportunity for everyone else to see Aidan. Can we get the West Ham team up? We've got it on the screen there. Where can they hurt us tonight, Ronnie? Where are you fearful of the West Ham?
So is Jared Bowen, but from what I hear, he's not been playing very, very well recently. But Jared Bowen's always someone that will be a threat. Obviously, he's one of the better attackers in the Premier League over the last 5 years. And obviously, outside of him, fully enough, I feel like someone like Thomas Souček from set pieces and his box arrivals, I think he's kind of bit us in the arse a couple of times before, but I think he's definitely something to worry about, because I think United, without De Ligt and Maguire, they missed that kind of see ball, head ball type of defender as well. So I think set pieces could be a bit of an equaliser for them. But
especially with the deliveries of Diouf.
Yeah, Diouf, exactly. But I'm looking at West Ham's team now. I know I might be jinxing it, but I feel like we should be beating these. And I look at the bench, and I don't think there's a single attacker on the bench of note. Obviously, they don't have Somerville, they don't have Paqueta. They don't have the Brazilian kid. Is it Guilherme, however his name is?
Guilherme,
yeah. So they're quite short going forward. So we should be able to keep them out. It's just about whether they frustrate us defensively. But how West Ham have looked recently, I actually kind of back us to win this game. I actually think the Wolves game on Monday, even before this game, even before the injuries, I always thought that was going to be a bit more difficult because it's away from home. Molineux, a very physical, quick team. I know they've got a lot of NCPs, but it's like NPCs. But
how many points do Wolves have? Two.
They haven't won. I just feel like it's just typical United. They'll probably get out there with a draw.
But I think have you watched much of Todibo this season?
I think he's just a bit average, isn't he?
I've not watched loads of West Ham. I mean, early days I saw a little bit and I thought, didn't see too much, but player that we would have signed if it wasn't for regulations.
And I don't think Nuno's won an away game since he's become manager of West Ham. I think he's drawn 2, lost 2. Are you fearful tonight, Finn? Is there anywhere you think West Ham, I've got a danger man that could hurt us?
To be honest, no. I don't think there's any real clear major threat outside of the names we've mentioned. Jared Bowen, we know the quality that he does possess, and he can hurt you, but with their recent form and with how he's been playing, I think United should be winning this one. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but I think it is 3 points to lose for United. Given the recent results of some of the people around us in the table, I think it's a really big opportunity to get in and around the top 4. So fairly confident on this one.
Yeah, I mean that segues into this super chat by Red Baron. Everyone drop points around us and we have a chance to go higher up the table. Naturally that means we will lose tonight. I mean it would be very United to drop points tonight.
It was the same situation with Everton.
I'm very fearful of these games. These are this is we can talk about it now and then we'll watch Wan-Bissaka rip us to pieces. It'll just be United are their own worst enemy. It's the levels, like the way they started that Everton game, as it was pointed out before the red card, before the enforced substitution. We didn't start the game well, and Everton looked like the better team. And that was a team that it was the exact same circumstances. Results have been good. We found ourselves climbing the table a little bit, and a few points off being in a very, very good position in the league. And you put in a performance like that, so it's really just about this. Because I never really understand the attitude thing, because it's like, surely, you find your level, you know what to expect, and you're playing for Man United. There has to be this expecting that, every game you've got to be at, where you need to be, and that's something we've struggled with for a long time. Get the attitude right, start the game right, we should win this one. I don't look at that West Ham team and think we're in trouble here.
Yeah.
But we find ways to make trouble where there shouldn't be.
Who's sort of emphasis it on to start the game slow? Me and you were watching that Everton game, and was shocked to say the least.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes was looking ominous.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie to you. And that was even before the sending off. And then Idrissa Gueye obviously had that brain explosion, got sent off. And we thought, damn, that actually came at a really good time for us. We can like control the game now, and I think we should have too much for these to win. And then what happened is they end up actually scoring with 10 men and then keeping us out for the best part of 80 minutes.
The second half.
Couldn't believe it.
The reaction was pathetic.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
But then United follow that. But
watching.
United then follow up that with beating Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park.
I know.
We haven't lost there in 12 matches. They've not lost there in 12 Premier League games.
And we've not beaten since 2020.
It's not normal.
Yeah. Just United, you never know. That's why United can very well turn over West Ham today and then turn up at Molineux and then draw 0-0. You just don't know really what you're going to get. But I think that's not even just United, that's everyone.
Yeah.
In the Premier League. Everyone in the Premier League this season.
Some of the teams that you'd look at and think, these are a blueprint because these, teams that have been impressive, the way they played, managers that we might look at, they've been horrendously inconsistent.
Is it that everyone's bad, or is it that the league is the best it's been in terms of being competitive? Because I think
it's a bit
there
of
are
that,
people
but
that sit in
not
different camps.
The football is the best to watch.
Right, yeah.
But it's
the hardest to win.
So what's happened is the floor of the Premier League has risen and the ceiling's lowered.
Yeah.
So everyone's on the same floor.
Condensed, yeah.
On a more similar floor, basically.
Do you think with the type of football that people are playing nowadays, obviously there's been a lot made about set pieces and people are getting results where they wouldn't usually because of that. Do you think that's played into it, Finn?
Yeah, definitely. I think teams now are looking for any kind of marginal gains that they can get, so set pieces have become a huge emphasis, and obviously there's the feeling that takes away from creativity and kind of open play, beautiful football that some of the top teams have been capable of producing in recent years. And I think some would argue that's a shame. I think the league does lack some natural entertainers, and we've kind of drifted far towards robotic, overcoached football in the league. And it does mean that some of the lower teams have been able to kind of punch above their weight, and it also means that some of the teams around the top have been able to create more kind of reliable means of scoring. Obviously Arsenal put so much emphasis on scoring set pieces. To be fair, we're actually right up amongst the top goals from set pieces this season, so it is really important that you learn how to do that, but it can't help but feel like the league's lacking something as a result of that. And
I think with how sort of unpredictable it is, it means why fans are getting frustrated, because if United managed to put some decent performances and results together, we could be a lot higher up the league. But I think next week we reach the halfway point. Tom, what was your prediction at the beginning of the season for where United are going to be, and has that changed now, or where are we?
I can't remember. I think it was about 6th or 7th.
So we're on course, roughly?
Yeah, but with the way the league's gone, the frustrating thing is that I think if it carries on like this, you could finish 7th and you were maybe a win away from being in the Champions League. It's so tight in there, and it's a real shame if we continue this. You look like you've turned the corner, then it's a draw and a defeat, and then you keep going like that all season.
Just so long.
Put a run together, because there's so many teams at the minute that I look at Spurs. I don't see that's a team that's capable of going on a run. I really don't think so. Newcastle are very up and down. If you can just put a run together, I think we have a decent team, and I think we can finish in the Champions League places. It's really not, with it being 5 this season, it's really attainable. But I wouldn't want to.
Is it definitely going to be 5? Is that already?
I'm not sure.
Or does it depend on the results?
Does it depend?
Season?
Well, obviously we've got more teams in the European competitions because of it. Yeah. So the chances are it'll probably be 5 again. I don't know if it's coefficient over years, isn't it? It's not like it changes season to season. Okay. Definitely. I might be wrong on that.
How about you,
I don't know.
Yeah. Finn, in terms of where you were at the beginning of the season, the 4 signings that we've made, where did you see we were going to finish and reaching the halfway point? Are we on course for that, or are we
I'm in a similar position, because I think in terms of where it looks like we could finish, we're probably outperforming my expectations, just in terms of how much of a jump we needed to take in terms of league position. I probably had us at around 6th or 7th, and I think despite me being a big fan of all of the signings we made, I think there's still clearly huge gaps that we could see, especially in the midfield, even at the start of the season. So if you told me we could finish 4th or 5th in a Champions League spot, I would have absolutely taken that. But now it feels like we can really kind of push on and get a respectable league finish. Again, if we can just pull a few wins together and go on a little bit of a run. So it's difficult to kind of weigh up your original expectations based on what we're seeing that we can achieve. I think we can absolutely aim for getting in the Champions League spots this season.
Because it'll be a good time anyway to kind of collect some points in the next few games before Ahmad and Mbeumo go.
Yeah.
Because then obviously that will be a situation and a time where we will be a little bit light, and then when you go into Premier League matches now, even just with a couple of first teamers missing, anyone can beat you. So
is Bournemouth the last game that we're going to have them for? Is that being confirmed?
Yeah, because I think it's that game and we play them at like 8 o'clock or something. So we just keep them.
Yeah, I think they're meant to go like a week or two before it, but it's obviously the discretion of the player. Like, I think a lot of players, especially in a situation like ours, are going to try and stay to the last possible moment. I think the last AFCON, Onana went like a game or a day or two before the first match.
Yeah.
So.
Well, where do you think we can finish now? I know that fans haven't been happy with the performance, but when I was watching the Palace game, there was like unhappy fans even though we'd won games. And for me, ultimately, it's the 3 points. And given that the unpredictability of the football, for everybody across the board, nobody's playing free-flowing football. You know, United don't have any God-given right. It's all about getting points on the board. So where are you running in terms of where can we go from the next sort of half a season?
I think 5th or 6th is in play from what I've seen so far. I think the benefit of having Europe should take its toll on the other sides, our rivals later on in the season, and I think the only kind of barrier to that is obviously ourselves, but also how we navigate the few games in January without Ahmad and Mbeumo. I think that's going to be a big factor. But when I'm looking at the quality of the league so far this season, the parity in it and how close it is, United have a really, really good opportunity there, and I'm obviously hoping that we do take it, because United need European football. United need Champions League football ideally. I know it's a bit of a long shot, but I think even Europa League you'll take, because I think 2 seasons without Europe for a club of United stature will be a massive problem.
Do you think a January signing's likely? I've seen that João Gomez being linked quite a lot cropping up. Is that?
It does feel like if we're going to sign anyone, it will be like a low cost, almost bridge the gap type option, rather than going for any of the big hitters like Anderson or Wharton or Baleba that we've been linked to. So.
It'd be a shame, wouldn't it? Because if you do go and pick up some points in these next few games, and you think, okay, we can get Champions League football here, but you're also quite vulnerable with being maybe in the middle of the park, an injury away, Casemiro injury away from really struggling. Perhaps, I don't know.
Get your comments in. There's like nearly 3,000 watching, only 255 likes. Make sure you're pressing that like button. Imagine Dorgu lifting the Premier League. Is the Premier League off the table then?
No, never.
That's the right answer, Finn.
Yeah. Second half of the season, we're going on a title charge.
I'm saying it's soft.
What?
Pessimist.
This is John Hemingway. I think we need to be realistic with our expectations. If we can bring an Anderson or Wharton in January, then yes, we could aim for Champions League spots. But if we don't, then Europa spots are probably a realistic goal. Arsenal are the only constant team, though, aren't they? Really?
I think based off what we've seen, why is it unrealistic to expect that we can finish in the Champions League spots? Because we're basically already there, having already dropped a lot of points that we really shouldn't have. I know it's easy to say, like, oh, we could have won this one, we could have won this one, obviously. It's idealistic. But looking at how we've managed to pick up points and how other teams are dropping points so consistently, I don't think it's unrealistic to aim
Look
at
how
least.
close you'll be if you just carry on like this.
Yeah, but then there's the other side of it, isn't there? Like if you lose 2 games,
Nottingham Forest had a chance of Champions League football with like a few games left. Do you know what I mean? With the way the league is now, I think United finishing like top 5 is not outside the realms of possibility. From what I've seen in the first, quarter of the season, that's probably a little bit less than a third of the season. I think there's opportunity there. The league's so close and so tight. I think United do have the players and the quality to kind of, if we just sustain performance, and if you stay injury free is obviously a factor as well. I think United have a chance.
I think the league's far too close to expect it, but it's because it's so close. It's also absolutely reasonable that it's an aim. But you could so feasibly lose out by a couple of points or on goal difference.
Yeah, and we look back at the games like Everton and start
it'd be
kicking
a bit of pill to swallow, but that's how close it is.
Quality of the football is not great. Yes, it's not for anybody. Ivor Longshaft, nice. Says the league. The league is levelling out.
I haven't heard that one before. That's quite
no,
good.
I haven't.
Rora Fergus, I do agree that the new back three
Write that
trio
one
does
down.
worry me a little bit. West Ham were the worst set-piece team before Nuno. I think we can still take advantage there.
Yeah, there was a graphic just then on Sky Sports. United have scored the joint most set-piece goals, and West Ham have conceded the most set-piece goals this season. So
So we'll
Might
lose
be a
to a
focus.
West Ham set piece goal.
of course, yeah. It's all
Just
lined up.
15 minutes before kick-off, I'll start getting people's predictions soon. But get your predictions in the chat. Can we kick this LFC loser, please? Yeah, there's some Scouser in the chat. Can we get rid of him if you don't mind? Evict his ass. People are saying like Cunha and Bruno, it's down to players like them to set the tempo from the off, either running with the ball or taking a shot. An early goal would be nice. Tonight's game sort of looks like it should be a floodgates moment. We don't see too many of them.
It does feel like if we were to get an early goal, there would be scope for scoring a few and getting the goal difference up. But I hate to try and predict how it's going to go, because after that Everton game, when they got that red card, I think everyone in the stadium, everyone watching, thought, right, this should be a smooth sailing, comfortable win. Let's notch some goals here.
Yeah.
And anything can happen.
So hopefully, what if West Ham set out and get their back two to slap each other as a ploy, because it's like some sort of kryptonite to Man United. Because Chelsea was
Playing
the same.
against
We got
them.
players sent off and we played
Honestly,
worse.
a lot of the recent red cards we faced, we tend to play worse after they go down to 10 men. It doesn't make any sense.
You know what's interesting though? Obviously, West Ham usually in games like these or in big games, they've played a back five, three at the back, almost a similar formation to we play. I think more like a 3-5-2. They've actually gone for a back four today, which is a little bit different than what they've gone. I know sometimes Nuno can be quite versatile, but maybe he didn't want to match up man for man. But I'm actually quite interested to see how West Ham set up, because I know that in quite a lot of the games against the better sides, they have been playing with a back five.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's like some sort of tactical thing he's tried to notice, but we'll have to see how it plays out.
Mice Punk said, Scotty, would you bring Welbeck back?
Mice who?
What was his name?
Mice Punk.
Mr. Punk.
Okay, yeah.
It's getting done all over the shop tonight.
Revivers, mates.
Keep him coming.
Was that?
Did you genuinely not notice
Was that
that?
Oh, that's a new I'm not that stupid.
I was going to say. Fucking hell.
Well, they're pulling them out of the bag.
I was gonna say, was that
Making
a
him
super
up.
chat?
That was a pun, that Mice Punk. Out of the bag. No.
Bag?
What do you carry your semen in?
Your balls?
Your
Ball bag.
Oh yeah.
No,
Sorry,
yeah.
bag.
Prostate. See, haha, we love you, Scotty, always keeping us entertained. Right, 2-0 United. A lot of the people are saying 2-1, both from set pieces. While this Liverpool Muppet is here, tell Cardi V to stop twerking on national television. Kids are watching games.
Cardi who?
It says Cardi V.
Oh, Cardi B. Uh-huh.
Yeah, not Cardi B, Cardi V.
That is so random.
Yeah, I think so. Ask Ronnie if he can play wing back.
For Manchester United?
At all, would you like it as a position?
No, I couldn't. But also, as in general, yeah, I could play there, but not for Manchester United. No.
Good answer.
Danny Stoner 8816. Just seen Jay on his way into the ground. He looks so majestic, striding through the noise with slick back coat on. I'm sure he
be a
saw me
case of
do a double
mistaken
take
identity.
whilst in queue for W4. That wasn't Jay.
Was that from Jay?
Jay's never. Yeah, that's got at Jay Motti. He's never looked majestic in his life, except for that time in Aldi.
Can you believe that Jay switched accounts and wrote that?
Absolutely.
This is the worst thing about getting Wi-Fi in Old Trafford.
Yeah. He's got Wi-Fi now.
You can get Wi-Fi. You can't wear the box where he sits. He's got one of them boxes, hasn't he, Jay? He likes to be one of the
TRA
people.
now.
He's not.
He's with the TRA. Last time I went.
joking on my own.
Oh, yes.
All right, fellas, we need to be savvy in the January transfer window, but saying that Amorim needs to be brave with the kids. What does he mean by that, Ronaldo?
Playing.
The way you asked that was crazy. But anyway, that's do you know what I mean?
This seems like a question for Ronnie.
Your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I
feel like you made that
Do
odd.
you know what I mean? Anyway, so I think sometimes, obviously, it does take a lot of bravery for a manager, because managers are playing for their jobs basically week to week, aren't they? And so I feel like managers throughout football always kind of veer towards the more experienced players that they can almost like they rely and depend upon. and they always see youngsters as a little bit of a risk because they're a little bit wet between the ears. They're not kind of proven at the level, so it usually takes a manager to really like a youngster or to kind of like have the belief in him and be very, very brave. So yeah, maybe he could. I'd like to see Lacey. That's what I think like United should get the opportunity to go 2-3-0 up in games where you can kind of bring in the youngsters into a better game state and environment. But
it does feel like Amorim is reluctant to do that unless we are 3-4 goals up. Which
do you think it's absolutely fair enough, or do you think that, for example, the use of the academy at a club like Man United compared to, let's say, Chelsea, is just inherently different, and maybe it should be a little bit part of the job at Man United?
Yeah.
I think
it has to be a consideration for the academy because it's part of the DNA of the club. I don't know.
Do you think that's down to how unreliable we are to maintain a lead? Even if we were 2-0 up, I still won't doubt us drawing that game.
I completely understand why managers don't want to risk youngsters.
We just always have that fragility where anything can happen, no matter our leads. We're always able to concede a goal or two. And I've been thinking about it a lot recently, where in a lot of the recent opportunities for a young player to come on, I've thought, I kind of understand why he's not. This could happen and this could happen. But then again, I've been asking, is this just because that's what we're used to from Ruben Amorim? We know he's not going to give youngsters a chance. It's kind of difficult to work that out. But
I think it's a little bit different now as well because young people are so online, and that for a young player, it's the stakes are maybe a little bit higher.
Yeah, there's a lot
emotionally. If they have a bad game, if it doesn't go right, it's not like it was 20 years ago. You've got to make sure the conditions are right. So it was talked about even then that throwing a young player into a difficult situation could break them as much as it'd make them.
Yeah,
and maybe you've got to be careful. And so, I get it.
Akash K0210. People forget Fergie had so much job security here, so we could take gambles playing youngsters in the first team.
Yeah, but he also created a stable enough foundation that it was a good environment to bring those young players into.
Yeah,
I think he created that stability for himself. It's not like, I don't know, I'm not saying that's what Akash meant or anything, but I think the important thing is that if you create an environment where there is an expectation of winning, there's stability and kind of reliability in your more experienced leaders in the group, then you can bring young players in without having to worry as much about the pressures and having to worry as much about what happens if they make a mistake. I think that's just something we lack at the moment under Amorim.
Someone mentioned there about Martinez coming back into the squad. Are you happy to see him, Ronnie? Maybe he'll get minutes tonight?
Yeah, I think Martinez is someone that's like really important to the way we play out and build up. He's obviously our best ball playing defender, one of the better ones in world football. And I believe him coming back, because he's also quite a big character, isn't he?
Yep.
And presence in the team, and they matter as well. So yeah, it's definitely good to have Martinez back.
Okay, 7 minutes till kick-off. Tom, what's going to happen? What score is it going to be?
I'll go 2-0. I'm thinking we might win by 2, but it's whether we concede.
Clean sheet.
We're on 1. Do you know what? I'll go 3-1. I'd love a game where we go.
Clean sheet this season.
Yeah, we're not going to keep a clean sheet, are we?
I think we are.
Oh, I think we are. I'll go 3-1 because I think we always conspire to score a goal and make it a bit tricky during some period of the game. But there's a reason why our goal difference is +1 at this stage of the season.
Who's going to score, Tom?
Who's going to score? And Burmo's going to grab a couple. That's all I'll say.
Finn?
3-0 United.
Nice, Finn.
Yeah, clean sheet today. I think Lomans is going to turn up. It's going to be a good performance from him. I think I just look at that West Ham lineup, and this might be famous last words, but I just don't think they have much threat there. So yeah, 3-0. And Mbeumo, Cunha's going to get a goal back from his absence, and probably Casemiro. Yeah.
Ronnie, do you share the optimism?
I'm going to go 3-1 United win. I think Mbeumo, Bruno, and I'm going for a wild card, Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw on his 302nd appearance, or whatever it is. For
I was going to say Delo, but people would have had me for that.
No. Just to answer a question by Hanaig, I think it is. The same Scotty who was tweeting, where are the Amarin outers now after we won a game by 2 individual goals? Yes, it is the same Scotty. Yes. And because why are you moaning when United are winning games? It's just, I just find the whole thing
West Ham
pathetic.
have won 4 out of the 5 last meetings.
Yes, but United, they also...
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah. Oh no, it's fine.
They lost. West Ham won it. Did he win at Old Trafford last? Yeah, they did. Yes.
Beat Ten Hag's last game.
Yes. That was the first time that they beat us at Old Trafford since 2006. I believe it was Carlos Tevez goal, and I think that win for West Ham with the Carlos Tevez goal at Old Trafford in 2006 actually helped him stay up.
Yeah, stayed up last game
on the final day.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. But obviously, there's a lot of records and stuff that have been broken in recent years by United because we've not been as good as we have been for the past 25 years.
We won the league though, I think, haven't we? When we lost that game, I might be wrong.
Potentially.
Ronnie, in terms of West Ham fans, where do you place them in your hatred? I know Arsenal are peak.
I couldn't care less about West Ham fans, but West Ham, from what I've seen and heard of West Ham fans, that they are, I would rank them quite low. I just feel like West Ham aren't relevant enough for us to care as United fans.
I think West Ham fans live in a bit of a bubble.
But they are very...
Is that a pun there?
It's that part... is it West Ham, Millwall? They're very
Yes, the part of a collective, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a bit... Yeah.
Stone Island City.
Yeah.
I've had one experience with West Ham fans when I was working in hospitality.
Okay.
So I was working on the quays, I won't say the place, but they descended on where I was working and they were finding it fun to stand on the edge of where the smoking area was, just chucking pint glasses. Close to 100 pint glasses over the course of this short period, just throwing them on the floor. And also, someone took a shit on top of the toilet seat, which I had to clean up. God. I don't like West Ham fans.
No,
I couldn't possibly ask someone else to do it, so I had to take. You know what I found? I'll deal with it. But it was enormous. On top of the toilet seat. Who does that?
If it's a West Ham fan, he probably didn't even realise he did it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's my experience of the Hammers fans.
Wow.
Why don't West Ham hate Newcastle always want to be called as United? Why don't West Ham share that?
Share what?
The hatred, because Newcastle, we're also United and stuff, but West Ham don't seem to have that same.
I think they see themselves more as the Hammers than Newcastle do the Magpies.
Right, okay.
West Ham rival. The only rivals only proper rival they have is West Ham. Is Millwall, isn't it?
Right. Okay.
Who is really their proper Premier League rival for West Ham?
Is Wimbledon
a little bit of Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Palace.
I feel like Tottenham, Chelsea.
Me and Jay went down to, I think it was near West Ham. We were doing something for a gambling company in the centre, around to different grounds to try the local delicacies. And Jay lost the challenge, so we had to eat jellied eels. Ooh. Now I've seen that man eat some crap in his life. He nearly gagged eating jellied eels.
And that's a
delicacy.
That's a delicacy, yeah, for Cockneys and that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seems like something from the other side of the world. But,
that's London for us, Northerners, though, isn't it? Right, get your score predictions in. 420 likes. There's 2,500 people watching. Press the like button, please. Max Nutter. West Ham hate Spurs the most, but Spurs don't really care. Roger Smith. Wan-Bissaka, I guess he's trying to say there. To make it hard for us, we will go behind by a pen or a red card. Positive. The real Juan Pedro, 5-1. Lynn's 2-4-3-2. Kind of disappointed that Mount didn't get a start. That's a good shot. What did you make about that, Finn?
Yeah, I think you could have easily seen a front three of Mount, Cunha and Mbeumo. I think that probably would have been my preferred front three. Not a huge fan of Cunha up top, but I think he adds a little bit more firepower where, like we've said, Zirkzee can be a little bit languid and a little bit lethargic when he's not really at his peak kind of match sharpness. I'm still hoping for a good game from him today, and I think Mount will still be a good option off the bench if he wants to add some legs. I think the nice thing is there is a bit of interchangeability there. There's a bit of fluidity. So, I think Mount will be disappointed not to start because he's had a good season. He's probably playing his best football since he came to United, and obviously, just from a fitness point of view, the fact that he's now able to string together so many games in a row is such a change from his first couple of seasons at United. So.
Yeah, I think with it being his first 90 minutes since he signed for United at the weekend, maybe doing it twice in a week.
I think he's going to be needed very soon.
Yeah, he is.
That's a good point.
Right, okay, we're about to kick off now. Come on, Manchester United. I'm going 4-0, by the way.
4-0.
4-0.
Wow.
After
If we do score 3 or 4, I think it would be really nice to see Shea Lacey get his debut off the bench.
I want no giveaways, man.
Yeah, these are the occasions when I think Fergie's
yeah.
probably had a bit more licence back in the day to bring in young kids when you
definitely.
actually... Oh, here we go.
You know.
Just seen it's Kilman on the bench for West Ham. It's mad that they paid 40 million for him. Wolves.
Yeah. I'm really excited to watch Malik Diouf today. Carl Anker was on here recently, I think, saying that he's basically the kind of profile that United should be looking for if we are going to go in for a left wing back in the next couple of seasons.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel like you almost have to be good 1v1 as well, though.
Yeah. What, defensively or on the ball?
On the ball.
Taking players on,
Go on,
yeah.
Ahmad.
Yeah. Such a good dribbler.
Oh.
I feel like come off as Zirkzee.
Did you get that?
He's giving it away by chasing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad place to give a corner away though. I mean, a throw-in.
Yeah.
Has he broke his nose, or is that one of
What's
them?
going on?
Air freshener. Yeah, don't see them anymore, do you?
I wear them sometimes.
Do you really?
Especially 'cause
Yeah.
I had a bit of a septum issue, so I wear them at night. Like I'm feeling a bit congested.
Have you
Phenomenal.
have any of you
Really?
ever tried mouth, like breathing tape when you're
I-
sleeping?
I'm not, no, I haven't. I mean, it seems. I just think I'd die.
I tried it a few times and it actually felt like I was sleeping better. It was probably completely placebo.
Really?
Oh, here's the
What's
one.
this? You're taping your mouth up?
Yeah.
You tape your mouth shut so that you're breathing through your nose.
What, like duct tape?
Yeah, it's like
No, it's like a kind of
breathable thing.
Semi-permeable
Yeah.
strip. But my lips just got really dry, so I had to stop.
Oh, there's a shock. What, why putting tape in it? Wow, who knew?
My lips were shredded.
Yeah.
Just so much blood.
It's not the daily wax. It's not
It's like the Grand Canyon.
Like Gasser, young midfielder from Monaco.
The loose touch from Mbeumo.
A lot more energy today than there was against Everton.
Yeah, Zirkzee started.
That's
fine out the gate.
That's what the difference
Nice
was.
touch.
It was putting that thing on his nose.
Yeah. The start was so scary. I had to think was obviously going to wake up at some point. Good pass.
Lovely touch and move on.
Yes.
Go on.
This is
I was thinking
Could
shoot
have sent it
there.
out. Yeah. Torgu. Oh, come on. Stay with him. There we go.
Nice.
Is Ahmad on the right way?
Go on, lad.
Oh, go on.
No, he's
Hello,
down.
hello, ref.
Surely.
He seems pretty.
Is that a pen? I don't know. He looked
he-
weird
he
the way he
looked-
felt. 'Cause it must be a pen because he like I didn't.
Yeah,
he felt like he didn't
appeal.
need to fall.
Like he didn't need
Yeah.
to.
No, but he felt like I felt like why did he
Let's
didn't
have a
need to
look.
go down there.
It's
maybe
not.
not.
a
It's
penalty. It's a push, which is just nothing.
Yeah.
Why are you going?
He doesn't.
You must feel that and know it's not going to be enough. You
Yeah.
still like take a touch.
No, that's disappointing to be
That's-
honest.
I've seen
especially
him do
this
that a
early in
few
the game.
times. It's like he's in the box. You've beaten one. You've got one player,
Yeah.
shuffling backwards. What are you going down for?
This
man?
early in the game, I don't think you need to be doing that.
No, that's frustrating.
But he has already
Yeah.
been able to break into the box on the ball twice, opening few minutes. So, still promising signs. We look a little bit open in the middle here.
You see what their game plan is. They're just going to
Counter attacking it for 9
Catches
minutes.
over the top.
which is weird because they don't feel like they have much pace in the team without Somerville.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to go very direct. It's not going to be a long ball.
Suchek right wing. Not even lying. Bounds
Playing very wide, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I like these passes
Send him,
that
yeah.
we're rather than just side to side backwards, taking a few risks with playing the ball forward.
First time there.
I think the dangers come down this side, innit? The right side.
Out we go. Come on.
I think one of the biggest problems against Everton was we'd start a lot of moves well and we just stagnate. Because it seems like everyone's too scared to put a first-time ball in and
Yeah,
really
a lot of
commit
it's
to
like
everything.
Van Gaal football. There's
Yeah.
no such like sideways passing.
That's another thing, innit? We don't have when we have to cross the ball in Zirkzee's not a natural.
He's not really a target
even though he
man,
did
is he?
do a really good header against
Leon?
Who was it?
You know, that was kind of a bit of a scary situation.
Yeah. We do look vulnerable on the counter. Space in the middle.
It's the only thing.
Pressing as a 2, Cooney and Boomer. Zirkzee kind of in
no.
there.
Zirkzee's playing deeper, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It is that 4-4-2 press, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long does Cesc go out for then? Do we have
It
any...
was meant to be a month. Or I don't know.
But
A couple of
it-
weeks so far.
Yeah, he's supposedly meant to be back for Bournemouth, so not too long.
Oh dear.
Okay, no.
That's
It's no good. Oh,
Matt,
no,
come
thank
on,
you.
Red.
Well done.
Fucking hell, that was a bit too. They have looked
It's
quite
just so
dangerous
easy.
on the counter.
Yeah.
I've seen you share that thing about the XG against from open play.
Yeah, we've not been good defensively.
Yeah.
It's a good block from Casemiro.
It's just far too much space from there.
That was good. These are the set pieces I'm interested. The thing is, they've actually not been that good from him, scoring wise as well. I think we've got everyone in the box.
Obviously, we didn't mention it, did we? But Paqueta suspended stupidly for this one.
Yeah.
Touch.
How was that?
Did the hard work.
Yeah. Touch was the hard bit, innit? That was a question mark, everyone thought because we beat Palace, would Mount keep his place after the goal? But I feel like it might have been helped by the fact that was he the one carrying a knock?
Someone said he might have been one of the
Yeah.
ones with a knock.
He has
always
been
got a
quite
knock,
injury
hasn't
prone.
he? Oh, it's daft.
Very dumb.
Rash that.
Yellow.
Bit of a rash tackle, that one.
Don't need that.
Is that a tough
I
start?
feel like it might have looked worse than it was, though. I mean, first one.
He just doesn't.
Nah, it's
no,
not
he
a yellow
doesn't.
card.
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
I wondered how much contact there was.
Heaven's gone flying into...
Yeah, it's a definite yellow
very
card.
late and yeah, that's poor.
Maybe get away with that in League 2.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Let him know you're there. You know what I mean? But
7 minutes in, that's not good. I think we're safe to say we'll see Martinez at some point in this game then.
Yeah.
you won't stay full 90 being on a yellow from this early, especially when he's not basically played at all this season.
Oh, it's so easy for teams to come and get into a rhythm, though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
we're
we're a
8
little-
minutes in and already they've put some, they're breaking through the middle, they're keeping the ball. It's
Ooh.
my God.
Just get it out.
Didn't hit Zirkzee's hand, did it?
There's no one to fucking boot it out to. Or
nice.
pass.
Yeah, there never has to
again.
be some sort of great passing of time for teams to grow into a game.
No,
it
it's
can be done. It can be done in an instant.
Yeah, it's like you thought, might have a bit of a fast start here, and it's like, 5 minutes in, West Ham knocking the ball about,
Yeah.
Go on.
Bloody hell.
Where's the support for this move?
I've got a semi-overload there. Like, we were able to get into this position very easily.
Go on.
Well played.
Boomer?
Go on.
Oh, I thought he'd. Ref?
No.
That might be a yellow as well. You can't have Casemiro getting booked in the first 10.
Bruno seems convinced.
Yeah, Bruno's pretty sure
Absolutely.
that's a pen.
Don't know why. It looked like a...
Unless there was some contact
Looked like a normal
beforehand.
block, innit? I don't know.
I thought he got pulled back, didn't he?
Maybe he got pulled.
I think he might be talking about the contact before. I don't know.
He's a bad motor, and he...
Yeah, I mean, that's-
how was he molded?
If that's all it is, then
Yeah.
Is his middle name Jarvis? Is that what you were putting the other day?
Nah,
You quote tweeted.
Avengers
You
reference.
didn't get it. Jarvis is the name of the suit that Iron Man has.
All right.
yeah, Scotty,
I don't know.
idiot.
How dare I? How old are you?
Older man.
Yeah, watching.
Avengers isn't really a young thing, is it? It's not.
I'm not a big fan, to be honest.
Yeah, but
No, Finn, carry on.
Yeah.
You won't watch that crap, would you?
Avengers is watched by. It's like it's an all age thing.
A bit old for you.
Is it not
a bit old for you?
Back me up. It's an all age thing, isn't it? It's not like an under 12s thing.
Yes, I mean some of my mates are into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably more popular with people our age than necessarily younger people.
Yeah. Just seeing if you're getting any shit for that one.
Yeah.
Nah, surely not.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be focused on the game.
Yeah, everyone's saying there should be penalties. Let's not diss the Avengers. Big Perm. That's do you know what that reference is from?
Big long
I'm not quite sure.
Friday.
Oh, I've watched the Friday as well, but not for a while. I think the back three looks a bit shaky today.
Yeah, that's what Bailey Pin has just said. The back line looks shit.
That ball was it. It was a bit hard. That. He wasn't set, was he?
Evans not had the greatest start, to be honest.
It wasn't.
But how daft to have put himself on a yellow card.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
For that.
Wasn't the greatest pass to him.
Who's he? Looks like he's on work experience.
Have you seen before it that he used to play for Porto, Nuno Espirito as a keeper, and obviously Amorim played as an outfielder for Benfica.
Did that?
And they've played each other before, and Amorim scored a goal. It was a shot from 30 yards.
Really against Nuno.
And Nuno's done the whole
Yeah.
Rob Green. I think it was Rob Green. Like just spilled it into the net.
Spilled it in.
Really?
Yeah.
He did that little celebration.
It was
after, didn't
before
he?
my time. I just seen it
Oh,
on Premier
right.
League years. That's why I was looking for you for confirmation.
No, I didn't watch Portuguese football.
No, I mean on a Rob Green like.
Oh right, yeah. No, I remember I was at the Rob Green game.
What year was that?
I
Can't remember. I'm a young lad.
You're not that young.
Knowledge.
2010s. Okay. Yeah, I'm not that young.
Do you remember all the coverage cut off for Gerrard's goal? Yeah. No one's anyone watching on ITV didn't see it. It's scrappy.
It's really scrappy in the middle.
There was a time the Palace
Bring
game
it down.
was scrappy at some points. Yeah. It will suit them if it gets scrappy.
Yeah.
I'm finding that more and more watching the Premier League though, that if it's games, all games seem to descend into periods of scrappiness.
Yeah.
Just maybe with the way it's being played now. And what the teams are trying to do, all it has to be is a little bit off and it looks like this. Maybe not this bad, but...
Oh, this has got like bloody 1980s.
What the hell is that?
But it feels like all the little ricochets are going to them.
Yeah, we need a bit of luck here.
Stacey MUFC said, "It's my birthday. I really hope United win." Happy birthday, Stacey.
Happy birthday.
And as always, I feel like Wan-Bissaka always plays really well against us, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Started well.
Fennec, Amorim consistently makes poor choices. If he's going to drop Euro, fair enough, but as soon as Delict was out, he should have come back.
Oh, you've got to remember.
I know. I'm giving me time ahead.
I think we will definitely see
That
Martinez
goal.
get decent minutes today.
Depends actually. It's on Sky Sports, so I don't know on Sky Go.
Imagine Heaven
I
spent
don't think
time
we're that far
playing at the
behind,
centre
are
of
we?
the three.
It's not as
Yeah,
much as
yeah.
what I see on a stream, but
Ooh, it's not happy with that one.
the skill on that.
Play it off as intentional. Go on.
Go on.
Ball.
Oh. Come on.
So
Who's
That did look like
He's
a foul.
He's a bit of a hospital
Was
pass
that
though.
Potts? Is it Freddie Potts?
Yeah, Freddie Potts.
Freddie
He's
Potts.
the most-
That sounds like a West Ham
He's such
name.
a West Ham player. It's a new Mark Noble.
Freddie Potts.
They've had a Potts, haven't they? Fullback.
Freddie Pat.
West Ham.
Sounds about right.
Don't know. I'd say West Ham probably edged the first 15.
Yeah. It's not been
Offside by
it's
a
not
mile
been the
in.
prettiest watch.
He's offside by so far.
Oof.
You sure?
Yeah. Offside.
Yeah, Steve.
Is he not offside?
No.
I didn't think he was.
He looks
Could be
so
wrong.
far offside.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, clearly he's
Yeah.
stood
Did-
up on top of the foot. Like,
What do we know? What the knock Bruno was meant to? Was it the hammy that he was holding, or Bruno's supposed knock?
It was a kick. Yeah, I remember him saying
Right.
it must have been an impact on the back of the leg, maybe.
it. United have everyone in the box.
Pass that by
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh my
That's
god!
the kind of
what a
delivery I'm talking about. The youth.
No,
Oh, careful.
it's Casemiro there with a.
Why?
This is
Doesn't need to be that direct. Like, just wasting.
Just
room.
remind me where West Ham are.
It doesn't like West Ham are the team that could go into the
Yeah.
Champions League places here.
I don't understand how we can give like opposition so much confidence.
So I can't have any real faith in United making big steps forward until you can
Yeah,
impose
performances,
yourself on this game from the start.
Yeah.
No, West Ham seem to have settled into it. We started for the first 3 or 4 minutes. That looked all right.
Yeah.
Cheers, Harry. You have them on?
Yes, please. Okay, now.
Yes, please.
Fuck off.
Oh my god!
Is that
One of the things I think's changed, because when we first started with Mbeumo, was the balls were going over the top for him to run onto, whereas now he's getting a lot more ball to feet.
Did you say yes to it?
Hmm?
Did you say yes to it? Oh.
Was that yours or just drank?
Well, I didn't know if you'd asked for one. Could I have one? Please?
Oh my god! Sorry.
Yeah, I've got one. Please, thank you.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
A name like Finn, of course, he needs water.
shocking? He's claiming it,
Oh, nice.
claiming someone else's order.
I don't know, man. Euro's out warming up already.
Okay.
Adam Greethurst shaping up nicely to be a horrible game.
It does look quite bad.
This has been utterly garbage. Like for just a good win away from home. Like you've got to start with intent, and we're on the back foot, struggling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Another corner to West Ham.
Hey, it's been an iffy start, man. But if I say that, everyone's going to say I'm negative.
Habestar said Aiden hell so far.
Yeah, he's struggled.
Harsh.
It's just silliness committing to
Yeah,
that
and
tackle.
heavens have opened.
Mm.
I Corners is what I wanted to
Three
avoid.
set pieces.
But
three
to be
corners
fair, we've
away
defended
from
them
West
well.
Ham.
We have everyone in there as well.
They've not put a good ball in the box yet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They keep spinning to their players as well.
People are saying Casemiro
Cheers,
started shit.
Thank you.
Need to get our foot on the ball.
Yeah.
If only we had a midfielder who could keep hold of the ball on the bench.
And you got it on,
Is he
yeah.
on?
He's got to
Hopefully
be
he's on.
offside. No.
The thing is, Bruno's never offside when he
Yeah,
makes head runs.
offside.
Usually he's not though. Usually he's times those like so well.
Yeah.
But
We're getting the ball and that's this left, but it's happened a few times, isn't it? And we're just looking. No movement, just looking. Is there a long ball here? Is there a ping on?
I think we look a little bit like a step slow as well.
Yeah.
And obviously, that's how we started against Palace. But then we second half was better because they tired, because they had obviously a midweek game. West Ham don't really have that. So the only issue is West Ham's bench looks really, really like nobody on it but academy lads, really.
They're starting slow though. This isn't a new phenomenon under Amorim. Like, this is a deep-seated problem. Under Ten Hag, it was exactly the same.
Painful though, isn't it? Because it's like, okay, yeah, maybe it'll get better when they get tired. So we're waiting for a team that's struggling at the bottom of the league to get tired before maybe we can start
decent football.
But we should be like at home, following beating Palace for the first time. And what is it? Like, they've not been beaten 12 games. We don't seem to ride the highs enough. Like the confidence it should instill in you doesn't seem to be apparent in the following game.
I struggle with it because the first couple of minutes you've seen Ahmad get the ball twice and beat his man. Like. At some point you've got to be able to try and suffocate them a little bit, step up and just keep the ball side to side and keep working the ball and getting these wide players one-on-one, and the game's descended into this doesn't suit us in any way.
No. And without someone like Sesko, when it does get cagey in the middle, there's not even a great out ball there. Boomer's probably one of the only ones that can provide that.
Like running behind.
Yeah.
Correct.
Come on.
But it's frantic, isn't it? It's like, there's no...
Just do the basics.
No one's comfortable.
It's a bit disconnected, isn't it?
Winners.
It's that game management, because I quite like watching us when it gets a little bit end to end, because I feel like now we carry as big a threat as we have done in a while.
Because it's more open
to actually win that style of basketball football, and whereas in the past when the game went like that, you think, well, we'll waste our chances and we'll concede with the one we do.
We have goal scorers in the team in the way we didn't previously.
It's like I'd like to see the other side of the game as well.
Controlled. Yeah. This looks like there's a red card in this game, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Feels that way.
Roger Smith, Zirkzee and Delo are crap. They lose the ball with amateur passing.
I do think Zirkzee, for someone who is labelled as being really technical, is very poor at making the ball stick when it's fired into him.
I think it's to do with just being languid.
Yeah.
Given we got rid of Wan-Bissaka, was that the right move considering?
I said I wanted us to keep him at the time, to be honest.
I know Jay was gutted at Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, I always really liked him. I think he's a player that I think even if you're a team aiming to win the Premier League, he can be useful in your squad. I don't think he's...
Good defending.
How much did we sell?
Set piece now, lads.
There we go, that's it. Our speciality.
Our speciality now.
Set piece FC.
Considering we paid 50 odd, and I don't think his performances necessarily declined much. I think he was fairly...
If anything, he got a little bit better.
Yeah.
In some aspects of his game.
I was quite disappointed that we got rid of him.
I think with a lot of these players that I've left, I get disappointed about. It's like, okay, well, we can upgrade on that.
Look at that graphic.
Upgraded.
Yeah.
You just say, okay, maybe they're missing from the squad.
Made that 11.
Goals coming, lads.
There we go.
Go on.
Whip it in.
First time.
It's in.
Oh, shit.
Think he meant that?
Was it? No, if it went in, I would have gone.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? It's not as if he cushioned it. He proper whipped it.
Let's have a look.
I think it was.
That's a really bad cross.
Because he's disguised it. Do you not think? Where he's not like he's going to cushion it and he whipped it back.
Shot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm having that. It's a shot.
No. It's just the body shape at the end made me think he tried to drive it a bit.
See, man, set pieces, bro. It's our bread and butter.
Why would you... It's a silly foul. You were crowding him out. There was very little he could do there. So
sorry about
cheap.
that. The stream dropped for a minute and you missed absolutely nothing. So there we go.
In good positions, weren't we? A couple of times. And just really poor execution.
25 minutes in. Ronnie, what do you reckon?
I reckon there's 65 minutes to go. That's all I can say.
More of this.
Last couple
I
of
think we
minutes
can
has
only
been
get better, and I still think if we avoid the set pieces, I can't really see the pace and threats going to come from West Ham to consistently threaten us unless we're being stupid.
Yeah.
And I feel like United will grow into the game, get better, and I think our quality should tell in the end. But the first 25 minutes hasn't been great at all.
No, Tom.
And West Ham being a better side.
If the first 25 minutes was something you eat at Christmas, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know, Scotty. I mean,
Mince pie?
Everything can be elevated, can't it?
Do you like mince pie?
I don't mind mince, but I don't really go for them. Do you know what I don't
Yeah.
like is if they're heated with cream. Like, I think it's overrated.
Yeah. People just go mad for, like, I don't know what...
Do you know what? Yeah, Christmas pudding.
Yeah.
That style of thing, I'm not
Dried
really...
fruit, I'm not really my
dry
style.
Christmas cake, you know, the Christmas pudding style, like loaf cake with the icing on top.
No one wants
Shite.
Shite.
I was going to say Brussels sprouts, but I actually love Brussels sprouts.
And I think you can do a lot with sprouts.
Yeah,
you know, if you cook
Find
them.
some bacon in them.
Yeah, if you
as
just
well,
boil them.
Yeah.
Crap, but butter, bacon,
Come on.
vegan bacon.
Stretford Paddock. We should do like a cooking channel.
Be more interesting than this.
Yeah.
Culinary, yeah.
Yeah.
Switch.
Overload on
No.
the other side. Oh, thought I was going to get intercepted.
Yeah.
What would it be called? Stretford? What? Trying to think of
Stretford pudding.
Stretford. Haddock.
I thought haddock, but I mean that's one dish, isn't it?
yeah.
It's not even a dish; it's just a fish. It's just
It's a one-off show.
Stretford haddock. It's more of a fishing thing, isn't it?
Stretford Haddock.
Oh, Cunha's really not had a great
Look out for our
last
new
5 minutes.
merch.
You got a banging logo with that.
Yeah.
Cunha's
Good
small.
ball.
Go on.
Go
Yeah,
on.
you're in the
Cut
box.
in.
Take
Look
him
what
on.
he's in the
One.
box.
Take him on.
Yes.
Oh, go on.
Oh my god!
Could have sworn that.
Not like it was, wasn't
I've
it?
never seen an overhead kick and a scissor kick in
scissor kick
such close
in-
proximity.
yeah. Wow.
So the ball's come over from...
This is it. You just get Ahmad in the box. Oh, so unfortunate.
Zirkzee's tried to
He's done
knee
everything
it.
he could.
Cunha's tried to overhead kick it, and then Ronaldo...
I thought that went in.
Bruno's...
That's going to be like miles wider than we think, innit?
Yeah.
Is that Wan-Bissaka off the line?
Goal line clearance from Wan-Bissaka.
It's a decent connection from Cunha in that position.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
power he generated was impressive.
You see Romero's... it's the post.
Oh no.
What do you
Good
call
That
that
is
move?
mad technique,
Guess
by the
it's
way.
scissor
Is
kick.
it a scissor kick, that
Yeah,
one?
I think so.
Just a Di Canio, yeah.
Di Canio, yeah.
The technique on that was mad.
Right, if that's a scissor kick, then what's the other one? Where you're up in the air and it's sort of like lay sideways. Is that not a scissor?
That's a scissor.
That's
Anything where the legs go like... I guess
when
kind of,
you're sort of
yeah.
horizontal. That's
Is
a
that
scissor
not just
kick.
I think it's where you...
That's a bicycle kick.
Where you're off balance, but you
Yeah,
set
yeah.
yourself with the non-kicking foot and...
like on
Scissor
the
kick,
side.
yeah, scissor
Oh.
kick, you can't land on your feet.
Right, is that true?
That's the way I... And then bicycle kick, you can't. They're not the rules, just the...
That's
just in my...
That's just your line.
That's why people
Scottipedia,
tune into
yeah,
Stretford.
your personal criteria.
Well, that was a bit of fun.
We have fun.
Yeah, we sparked into life for a sec, didn't we?
Yeah.
It has been better
You know,
since
yeah.
20 minutes, since the 20 minute mark.
Awareness. Oh my
That's-
god.
Daft.
Basics. Watch your back.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Okay, no.
Watch them score.
He was offside, no?
I don't think he was.
I think he might have timed it as well.
Dried turkey.
He's given okay right there, fuming, but that's what you should do, innit?
Was he off for
Crowd
him?
the ref. I thought he was on, but they're asking for handball.
Ooh, these are good ones. The Stretford...
Never.
No.
Never.
Stretford picnic.
Stretford picnic.
Street food paddock. that's very good, that, isn't it?
That's one you can take about.
Yeah, I like that.
Stretford pantry. Perhaps.
Stretford Pantry.
That sounds very wholesome.
Stratford shallot.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's put the Stretford pantry, actually, Philip Glover. Stretford Scran.
Great minds.
Why is Gary Neville comparing this to Everton? United playing well here. I think they're better since the 20-minute mark. We've improved in the last 6 minutes, yeah.
Still not been a good watch.
No.
I feel like we've come back into the game though for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Feels like if it's going to come, it's coming through this side.
Yeah. I feel like we still don't make use of the Ahmad and Burmo connection enough. Hit it.
Go on, fucking hell.
Ahmad.
Ahmad, beat him.
Go on.
It's a good ball.
Great ball. Just throw yourself at it. Is that Delo coming at the back post? Yeah. Definitely getting better, getting a lot more success.
I was about to predict that Delo goal as well.
He almost stops. He stops running, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's a massive difference when he's like outlet on the right side because he's an actual winger. The problem is when we get them situations and it's two fullbacks, which is what we're going to have when he goes to the Ivory Coast.
Ball over the top.
Oh, thank
He was
Christ.
offside anyway.
I didn't think he was. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, he's offside, yeah.
I thought it would have been close.
Stretford pad thai.
Yum.
Niche,
That's
isn't
good.
it, though?
Yeah.
It's good goal. It's
Well,
good.
it'd get us abroad, though, wouldn't it?
Would.
Yeah.
Stranded hammock, that's a different sort of shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls.
Get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Thank you.
Can we just get some other ones that rhyme with Paddock just to see what they would be like?
Okay.
Yep.
What rhymes with Paddock?
Yeah.
Make the chat entertaining if the football's not there. The rules.
See if there's a spin-off in there.
Yeah. See, last 10 minutes, 5 shots, 2 on target, touching the box. We've basically come back into the game. I'm knocking on the door a little bit now.
Nice. Oh, I didn't thought I had a better
A
angle
bit
on it
wide,
than it did.
Ooh, is he alright?
Okay, now.
It's heavy.
Luke Shaw making an underlap from left centre back there, man. Thought his leg was going to go then. See, this is what I mean
That's
with set
something we didn't see
pieces.
against
That
Everton.
long throw now.
Launch it. Go on.
Hidden heavens up.
Launch it. Is he crossing like?
Go on.
Decent
Good
ball.
It's not bad, it's just
Decent
unlucky.
technique.
one of
Yeah.
block shots, isn't it?
That sort of 10 minutes where West Ham came into the game with 15 minutes seems to have been... It's over now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just need to not let them back in.
Hopefully we can get one before half time.
Yeah.
Ahmad's playing really well.
Yeah,
He
he
is.
is, yeah.
I love that
Will it
cross.
stay on?
That's my favourite type of
Yeah.
cross, that.
That one is it's a much harder technique than it looks as well.
Yeah.
that. The one coming back to you.
Sort of hooking.
Bruno was in the right half space doing a cross. Next minute he's on the left taking a throw in. Covers every blade of grass
Yeah,
there.
he's everywhere. Zirkzee dropping in.
It's a good ball.
Oh,
Ball.
that's a great tackle, that.
Great tackle.
Cunha thinks otherwise, but it looked like
The reason
a
why
good
I thought it was a
tackle.
good tackle is just that thing he never times those wrong.
Who is it, Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how's he come out with that?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, we
Oh
got
my
lucky there. It's
fucking
deflected
God.
into
Very lucky.
keeper's hands.
Bit of danger from Bowen there. I think.
Do you think he'd stay at West Ham? He looks like he's got that personality sort of
Yeah.
play, but his talent...
He's big fish, isn't he?
He's
Yeah.
indebted. He's almost like
Gone about
indebted
fish.
to him.
He's married
Are
into
they
the
not?
family. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
You know, ref. Throw the kitchen sink at you.
Does look a bit like Sean Maloney, doesn't he?
His name is Andrew Kitchen, if you don't know. So silly.
The best ones you have to explain.
Yeah. Seems like he got through.
Oh, it's just ricochet through Evans' legs, isn't it?
bloody scoop.
Great tackle.
Yeah,
that.
it just gets enough, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How do you do that with your weak foot, like left foot
Yeah,
round?
on the outside of the foot as well.
It's like an art form.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough to get changed down that side, isn't it? It's Wan-Bissaka down that side.
Nice.
Played.
Keep it.
Go on.
Go on.
That went out.
So you
didn't
kept it
No, I
in?
didn't.
That went out.
Oh.
That didn't look like the whole ball went for me.
Mm. Do you think he's a fast player, Zirkzee, comparatively? He doesn't look...
No, I think when he
gets going,
he's got power. Sometimes
Yeah.
people have power, but I wouldn't say he's quick. No, I think he could surprise you in like a little burst because he's with power. But no, he's not quick.
It's a terrible throw.
Go on.
Oh, heavy touch.
Just a fan 2-1-3-5. Ahmad or Bowen?
Ahmad. For me.
Bro, Ahmad's my guy, man. Look at him.
Oh, I think that's a booking. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a book, I would say so.
Why does this yellow card look so big?
2,500 watching.
Is he really, really
557 likes.
It's not enough, that,
It's not enough. Nowhere near enough. That's why we're not winning.
Ooh, kind of
nasty one there. Yeah.
We're creating like a Stretford Paddock spin-off show. You're not even giving us the likes for it. Frankly, I think it's disgusting. And you're not coming to the opening night.
Feed Ahmad.
I wouldn't have gone with that.
He's warms in. It's not a bad cross.
Oh, all the way. I thought that was
Oh.
I thought that was going to evade
That was
everyone
not
and just
fault,
swoop
yeah.
in.
That was an incredible header out, man.
Yeah.
By guess who?
Who was it? Tadibo.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka. He was always going to have the game.
Wan-Bissaka.
See, I think Wan-Bissaka, that was one of his weaknesses, go to sleep from crosses.
Wan-Bissaka
Yeah.
having the game of his life.
Oh, it's a nice touch.
Oh.
Get on it.
Here we go.
Nice.
Come on.
Ahmad.
On the overlap, there we go. Oh, shite.
That was terrible.
Far
cross,
too
that
close to
was,
the
that
keeper.
Well done,
Run it
Bruno.
back. Well
Beautiful.
done.
Go on. What have you got?
You've got to look for the cross, haven't you?
Right, get out wide.
Come on.
Corner ball.
Well to win a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now. It's a good little
good
little
pass.
phase we've got going on here, man. Need to let's get a goal. But this header here was like
Left-footed delivery from
Yeah.
Bruno.
Bruno's playing well, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's never, he's always got stray passes in him, but he stepped up a bit. Ooh, it's a good header.
Come on, be great to get a goal just for half time.
go.
Oh, the it's them ricochets that just keep falling to them here. With the second balls have been a bit unlucky.
Bit too easy to break out.
That's handball.
He almost caught
that's a
that.
yellow card. No, you thought like he blocked it.
That was a big gulp, that Tom.
I think it was noisier than it was big.
Just exaggerated. What's the word for that in films where they make
Folio.
is it
Sound effects.
well when they exaggerate the sound effects of like eating and drinking for
I don't know about
Some
to
sort of
exaggerate it.
Yeah.
ASMR.
there's like a
Clinking
specific
glasses and knives and that kind of thing.
there's like a word for it.
Someone in the chat
Someone
will know.
will
They
know.
always know.
Back in. Go
Slightly
on.
overhit.
Oh, ref.
That's going to be a foul. That's why you want Maguire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Delit as well, who's another one
Yeah.
who's.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Could have been nasty.
could have
That.
been.
Did
yeah.
he is 5'7" and did duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Foley it's called. People are asking how's the Stretford Paddock water on a
beautiful, crisp.
It's very tapped. I'd say that.
Straight
Where
from
you
the
South
spring.
Manchester?
Yeah,
Water's
yeah.
good down there, isn't it?
It's better than town.
Town water's not nice.
Oh, he's just never going to get to that, is he?
Oh, he's done all right, to be fair. Got his body in the way there and wins the throw.
Andre King, we are shit at football.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
He says as Diego Dallo lines up a long throw. It's decent.
Good header.
Corner. The corner.
Corner again.
This is our bread and butter.
Yeah. You can see it is tough.
Every
isn't it,
time
to
we
get it in from that
every time we get a
without-
corner, a set piece, yeah, we have to cheer.
Yeah,
It's that
it's
clapping.
a little victory.
We've turned into Arsenal, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's working out all right.
We've
for
always,
them, to be fair,
they've
so-
been. Took us half a season to lap them in set pieces.
Come on.
Title charge pending.
Can we see the delivery? Or?
It's a good ball. What a
That was a great cross, though.
It's a great ball.
Send it back in.
I don't mind.
not all the
I
way
didn't mind that.
back.
I felt like he
was-
couldn't hook it. It was.
Yeah, first, but I always feel like it. You know, things could have went sour for Le Mans. Good to nick one before half time.
Was it in the week Lamens did an interview?
Yeah, I think so.
Here he is,
Comes
danger
across
man,
well, doesn't he?
danger man.
Go on. Oh,
He's been United's best player this half, I'd say, Amon.
Yeah.
Nice turn there.
We've got him on the ropes a bit, man. It's been good to make it count.
I don't think that was ever on. There was no one was winning a header from those positions. It's,
just got to make one of these moves count.
We've not had a clear chance, though, have we?
No, it doesn't.
I don't think we challenged their keeper much.
We don't often have clear chances, to be fair.
just that the Bruno on the post. I guess that was
The
it's
clearance.
kind of a second, third ball.
Not
Almost.
like big chances.
Yeah. I think overall we've been the better team so far.
Yeah, we spotted them like 20 minutes, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I came into it.
Nice ball that.
Nice.
Clever.
Oh,
Not
come
enough
on.
on it. Back post.
Whip it.
I mean, the ball's on there in that position, but you know, West Ham are they're happy for that.
I think he might take Kevin off at half time. The risk on a yellow.
Lenny
Yeah.
or Martinez. I think
Probably
if you go
Lenny first. And then,
Martinez would make the back line a little bit small.
yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Back three would be Mazraoui, Shaw,
Everyone
and
would be under
Martinez.
6 foot, wouldn't they?
Apart, Luke Shaw's meant to be 6'1", you know,
I
but everyone
just
says
don't
that.
believe it. He just-
You know, I've seen Luke
he's
Shaw
bulking it,
on
hasn't he?
tour.
Yeah.
I've seen Luke Shaw on tour close. He's definitely like
he is?
at least 6 foot. A lot of footballers are taller than you think they are.
It's true.
It's just that an average footballer height isn't the same as like an average walking round in public height, generally.
Climbing on him a bit there, wasn't
You know. Well,
That's
Well
done really
held
well.
well
To,
there,
yeah.
Used his body.
That's
fucking hell, what was
terrible,
that?
Mazraoui.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my
Shit.
God. That
Almost
was,
giving away a
I
pen
thought
as
it was
well.
penalty then.
I thought,
Really
because you know when you get
poor
that
from
rush of
Mazraoui.
blood when you make a
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Trying
gonna
to resurrect it.
Yeah,
I thought that was
I
happening.
thought curtains was happening there. Ooh. That
He could have gone over, you know.
I mean,
I actually think he made contact.
I think he did.
Down.
I think if he goes over there, we're in
it's
trouble.
probably a pen.
1 minute of injury
Fucking
time,
hell.
West Ham, corner.
Thanks, Sushek.
Freddie Potts.
I think sometimes players will get caught, but they know they can't go down without making it look ridiculous, just because of the stride pattern. Probably what saved us there.
Probably
What's been given there?
Go on. Just watch it. No, they're not asked, are they?
No.
Half time. He's fallen again.
He's slipping a lot, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's half time. United 0, West Ham 0. I'd say in the context of the last 3 games, probably better than the first half against Everton and Palace, but the bar was that low for them that there's not much to sing and dance about. Ronaldo, quickly summarise that.
I think we spotted West Ham in the first 20 minutes. I thought the first 20 minutes they were better. We started slowly, and I think since then, I think we've been by far the bigger threat, and I've been knocking on the door much more, and I feel like we had a period of being comfortable defensively for the last 25 as well. I think the only opportunities they do have are when we have a lapses of concentration or give the ball away. So I feel like we're kind of the masters of our own downfall in that sense. But I think any time that we give Ahmad the ball in that right wing area, I think it looks like something could happen. I think we just need to keep feeding Ahmad, and it will come. But I think we've got much more ability in our attacking areas than them, and we've got much more attacking threat. We just need to make sure that we make it count, because we've got 45 minutes now to score. And I think with the lineup that West Ham have, they shouldn't have even carried as much threat as they've had. Do you know what I mean? So first 20 minutes I think was a little bit ropey, but since then I think we've basically pretty much been all us, knocked on the door, just not enough big openings or big chances. But I feel like halfway to a 0-0, hopefully I feel like we've got more spark to come, and we've got more spark on the bench, which they don't have, and we should get there. But I think we need to stop giving away set pieces, because I think that's one of the only inroads that they can have as well.
And Finn, when we saw the way West Ham came back into the game, it felt a little bit like Groundhog Day outside of a goal conceded. Why is that happening again?
I just think we do really struggle to kind of establish a rhythm in games sometimes, especially in the first half. Teams seem to find it really easy to get in their groove and create some real threat. And a lot of the times we seem passive and kind of just sit back and allow that to happen. Luckily, after seeing off those first kind of 20 minutes of pressure, we did grow into the game, and I think overall, I think we were the better team in the first half. I agree with pretty much everything Ronnie said there. I think if we continue to feed Ahmad and Mbeumo on that right-hand side, that's where a lot of our joy is going to come from. I think we've struggled a bit on the left with how strong we know Wan-Bissaka is defensively. But yeah, if we can kick on from how we were playing in those last 20 minutes, I think we've got a fair fighting chance. But we do need to start capitalising on these chances. And we haven't been, to be fair, creating really kind of clear-cut big chances. And I think hopefully we see some of those arrive in the second half. But yeah, fairly happy with that performance. And
when we saw the lineup, Tom, one of the big conversations was Yoro being dropped and Heaven coming in, and he had far from an ideal start.
Yeah, it's a bit daft, wasn't it? Silly start, put himself under a bit of pressure, and he'll probably come off a bit earlier because of that, maybe even half time, we'll see. It's pretty garbage, to be honest, first 20 minutes, wasn't it? I think it's made better by the fact that we've seen it before, and maybe it was a little bit better, as we say, than Everton and than Palace in the first half. It does frustrate me that you can't, when it starts to click for us, we need to find this, we tap into this rhythm, and until we do, it's so disjointed, and I wish we could manage that process a bit better, because this West Ham team don't carry that much threat, and because of the way because we've been so off it the first 20 minutes, you've given them an opportunity a few times to score a goal, and even now I worry about the fact that we had a bit of a rhythm there in the the last stages of the half. Without creating too much, we looked a lot better. Ahmad in the game. It's a little bit lopsided, isn't it? All that threat's coming down the right. You feel like we'd carry so much more if we could switch the play. But I just hope they come out in the second half and pick off where they left off, because if the game goes flat, you see that inexplicably you'll give West Ham a way out. They'll find a way out through the middle, and we're giving away set pieces.
Yeah.
This is not a game we should be making difficult for ourselves.
No, not at all. I mean, if we are going to look at the last couple of games, we have come out in the second half, and although we didn't get anything out of the Everton game, we were much improved in the first half. Palace, we did go on to win the game. We've had a couple of super chats. Goldman 710. Every shot equals less confidence. Everton 2.0. Tron Diven, who's been a member for 58 months. Our attack is so slow. Need to utilise Cooney more. By the way, our new signings already look shit, but still 1 half to go. Good show, guys, as always. Kevin Ossel 4959 in super chat. Sorry, but this is awful. No threat at all. Poor. They didn't need a goalie. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has done it all. It's the thing for United ex-players to turn up. You sort of expected it, Tom.
Yeah. So sorry, say again.
Wan-Bissaka having a great game.
Has he? I don't know.
Defensively, at least.
He's had a great game in terms of stop.
He made a good tackle, didn't he? Wan-Bissaka was always a strong defender, and even when he wasn't, he was getting criticised playing for us. He still had he had that in his game. As you said, you're probably not going to get much change down that left-hand side, but there's not much threat there anyway. I know I've been a bit disappointed with the first half. I know we've looked at it for the past few minutes. I think it's getting better. It's coming, but it's still not great, is it? We're not created too much in the way of clear-cut chances. There's one, and this is the only one of the half, isn't it? Where it's the half chance from Zirkzee, and then it falls to Bruno, which would have been a brilliant finish. It's not exactly clear-cut.
Yeah, I'd say honestly, I feel like first 20 minutes West Ham had the upper hand. I think we started extremely slow, but since then it has mostly been one-way traffic. Obviously, in terms of possession and getting shots on goal, we haven't created a clear opening, but we have been knocking on the door. And I feel like I might be kind of jinxing it a little bit, but I do think the threat from Wolves is minimal in terms of their attacking personnel. It's just when United kind of give them encouragement or give the ball away or giving set pieces, giving stupid fouls away. I think Aidan Heaven struggled against Wilson, experienced, strong centre forward. Wan-Bissaka having the game of his life, defending the back post. And then obviously Bowen's always a threat. And I think Cunha for me has looked really, really erratic in that first half.
His passing's been
I think he looked really
off.
I feel he looked off it, looked erratic. His touch and his passing was heavy.
Yeah.
I think the threat is coming down the right side, and I think if we keep feeding Ahmad, we'll open these up. But I feel like I'm more confident about getting a goal in the second half than I was against Everton.
Yeah.
We're a little bit more wily. It's just about keeping Wolves out, because I don't want to spot Wolves a goal or
West Ham
a goal, because I keep thinking ahead. But also it's like, my thing is, if we 15-20 minutes we don't open a scoring, Nuno might then go back 5 and shut up shop, and then it becomes an arduous little kind of slugfest then, and it's a 0-0.
It's the way it can drift though,
You don't want
can't
it
it?
to descend back into that cagey football.
Because we haven't, it has been better in the last 15 minutes or so, but you still, there's still a lot of toiling, isn't there?
It feels like it's never that far away from just returning to being a bit of a cagey one.
You've got to make it easy for yourself, you know, and have these little periods of the game where you're on top and you get a goal. That's why you invest in these expensive attacking players. So, I mean, these are the kind of players that should be able to get you a goal out of nothing. And I know we were better in the second half against Crystal Palace, but it was something out of nothing that turned the game. And then you react to it. But too often it's periods of good play. Don't find a goal.
Is there any changes that you'd make? Is there any changes you'd make, or would you wait 5-10 minutes? Is there anyone that you kind of feel like you'll try and flip the switch for?
I mean, obviously, there's always Mainoo always obviously gives you something a bit different, doesn't he, in terms of the way you might control the game.
I agree. I don't know who you'd bring him on for, but I always want Mainoo to be on the pitch, because I think, especially when a game becomes cagey and when we're not controlling the ball and not keeping hold of possession, I think he's someone that can come in and do that. But again, I don't think there's an obvious change that you'd bring him on for, other than someone like Casemiro. But I think he's been fine. He's had an all right game. So I think I'd at least give it 10-15 minutes before making a change.
We've got a super chat here as well from I'm Own a Horse. AWE defending the WB, Basaka defending the back post, and Joe Root scoring a ton in Australia. Wake me up when the simulation is over. Joe Root finally, in 33 test matches, got a century away in Australia. It's a big moment in English cricket.
No,
I've
not been. It's difficult when it's in Australia to pay attention without.
I was watching it. I'm watching the Ashes. I did watch it this morning. It's a day-night game, so you can actually see a bit of it in the morning.
You like cricket? You like all sports, you?
I watch pretty much every sport. Me, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've never got into cricket myself.
I'm like proper into NFL, NBA, tennis, cricket.
Ashes is a gateway.
I watch tennis, and do you know what? Professional climbing. It's my thing.
you know what? I'm not surprised that Finn's got something like that. I expect you just to say like equestrian or something like that. I don't know. Honestly, is that wrong?
Climbing's growing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There was no equestrian in my side.
What is professional climbing? Is it up a mountain or is it? Just
No. Like usually indoor bouldering. So it's not with ropes. It'll be, I don't know, 15, 20 feet climbs.
Yeah. Isn't that just the gladiators?
What do you mean?
Like where you get chased up the hill, they're not doing like
Yeah, but it's straight up a wall.
Like into with a ball pool.
Yeah, like a Takeshi's Castle.
pretty much.
Remember that?
Dude, great show. Although a very disappointing ending. It was just like builds to this, where they attack the
monster at the end.
I keep saying that today.
Favourite all-time NBA player on
LeBron James is an obvious one, but I'm not gonna lie to you. My favourite's Russell Westbrook.
Not Kobbie.
Who does he compare to as a footballer?
Football-wise, it's hard. It's hard to say.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
It's hard to compare. Nah. But anyway, the chat's gonna get fucking fuming. This is the 0-0's not been bad enough for us to be speaking about the NBA and that.
I just asked you the question.
Okay, should keep it long before we see Mount.
Or Mainoo people. Some people are shouting for Mainoo. You two are like obviously big Mainoo fans as we all are, but you're more sort of advocates.
I feel like if Cooney's struggling a bit, it might be.
Yeah, Cooney is obviously he's missed the last couple of games, had a bit of a head injury, but I think he was poor in that first half. We've not really got much from the left side. It's been kind of Bruno Ahmad and Mbeumo linking up on the right without Mbeumo getting really that much involved himself. I think that kind of happens when we're pushing teams high, and then you've got basically Ahmad becomes like almost like a pseudo right winger, and then that forces Mbeumo inside the pitch where it's a little bit more congested. It's not exactly where he excels. He can do it as a good footballer, so we might not get as much of the ball. I think maybe if you can try and combine with Ahmad a bit more, he might get on it. But then I feel like, for me, when you're a winger like Ahmad, you're getting the better of your fullback. You don't really want you don't want people coming towards you. You're bringing players towards you. You want to be left isolated 1v1. I think Mbeumo's noticed that and thought, when Ahmad gets the ball, let him do his thing.
A lot of people say for Heaven to come off for Martinez. I think that pretty much.
The thing is, I don't think I'd bring Martinez on first, just because then you're left with a very, very short back line.
Yeah.
I think Martinez should get on at some point, but if you're doing a direct swap for Heaven, you put Euro on for me.
They've not really challenged us. It was only that is it Bowen move, and he was looking a little bit.
I mean, obviously that first one that was pulled back to the edge of the box.
Yeah.
The close call with the penalty. Like they have managed to get up the pitch. Every 5 minutes or so they've been causing us a threat. Just they've not been.
Yeah.
Apparently Euro's warming up. Shaw is 6-1.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, he just doesn't look it because he's a bit stodgy.
Yeah.
Stodgy. Yeah.
Zirkzee is awful too. I'd hug him for Mount.
And then stick
Cooney
on top. I wouldn't. That's what I wouldn't be surprised. But
I'd bring. Yeah, I think Mount's a good shout to come on. I don't think Casemiro had the best first half himself. Do you know what I mean? You just lose his box threat and his defensive ability in the set in that part of it as well. But honest to God, if he carries on the same way, 10-15 minutes, I'll say swap him for Mainoo.
Yeah.
We need to sign a new centre back, wing back, centre midfield, and 10. Okay. Bruno is Luka. Is that basketball?
No, I wouldn't say he's Luka Doncic. No.
Okay. It stinks that we have zero threat on the left side. But how about a Delo for Dorgu?
Well, I thought maybe he might be able to.
Lucas Harry Kane
attack the box a little bit better. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think it'd be. I don't expect that change imminently.
Yeah, I think Cunha and Dorgu can have quite a good connection on that left hand side, and if you're looking to take on Wan-Bissaka, it's got to be 2v1.
Yeah.
You're not going to beat him 1v1. So I think Dalot doesn't provide much going on the outside.
Yeah.
He's always looking to cut on the inside.
I think Dorgu can go beyond a little bit.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
got the legs.
I think with Dorgu, it's all about kind of execution of that final ball, being brave enough to put in a first time cross and also provide support on the overlap. So I'm a big fan of Dorgu, and I think there's a lot that he still has to offer that we're not seeing. I think Amorim said what a lot of people feel watching him is that you can see the anxiety that he plays with. I don't know if it was smart for Amorim to be saying that in a press conference, but
I wonder sometimes if he.
I think he's too honest.
Just hold a little bit back because it's you can kind of flirt around saying that without explicitly saying it.
Yeah.
I think someone put a super chat in, and we can't find it. Joshua Bowater, can you go back to my chat, please, Scotty? Do you want to put it back in? And we'll read it out. Dorgu has been disappointing. If we were on the back foot, Dorgu would add value, but going forward, he struggles. Bruno's lacking discipline.
So I think one thing Dorgu does do is he gets in the positions.
That's the kind of frustrating thing about him, is he does pick up the right positions, and he's often found on the ball in the right areas, and then it just comes down to that decision making and kind of execution of that final ball. It's often lacking with him.
Super chat from Duncan 3292. Ahmad turns back too often when there's space ahead. I thought it was our best player.
I think he's sometimes he picks it up quite deep, so it's.
If anything, I'd level that at Mbeumo more than Ahmad. Not that either of them deserve much criticism after that first half, but
I'm on a horse said Dalot made some really good runs that nobody picked out in the first half. That I'd prefer to see him out there over Dorgu at the moment. A lot of the play has been coming on the right hand side. It might be like it's not been getting sent out that way.
Euro's coming straight on.
Euro on.
Don't mind that. It's a shame for Evan because he didn't have a great first half, did he?
Yeah, well, that's the part of his. I don't think it's as. I think it's what it used to be. 45 minutes isn't bad, is it?
No.
Especially with the yellow card.
Well, we were saying at the beginning of the game, like we need to be having more academy, but our young players in the team. He's just had 45 minutes there. The yellow card's not great, but he didn't concede a goal, and you move on.
I think without the yellow, he probably stays on for 10, 15 minutes.
But again, it's good for Euro as well, I think, to sort of get back into the team.
I don't think he's had many games at centre half as well. It's usually been on one of the outside ones. Fucking Zirkzee started 10 yards inside the. he was already left wing by the time Mbeumo passed that. That was mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone sticking to their predictions?
No. What did I say?
I 3-1's looking speaking out. I feel like it's more likely.
I said 2-0 initially. Can I revert?
I feel like it's more
likely. You can do what you want, Tom.
I'm sticking to line.
I feel like it's more likely to be 1-0 now.
1-0?
I'll go 2-0. Just
I think 3-0.
Still going 3-0? Yeah. Nice one, Finn.
Could do with the Euro goal.
I'm staying 4-0.
Off my bench now.
It's never going to happen.
You never know, man. Sometimes you score one and the floodgates just kind of like, and then they try and chase and then you nick one again on the second punch.
Did we beat Newcastle one time 5-0 and it was 0-0 at half time?
Under Ollie?
No, going way. Under Fergie.
Way back.
Goes way back. I think it was Ronaldo's first hat trick for United.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
what Joshua Bowater said.
Oh, this was the message from before. So may just be because it's not the end model. I like Amorim, but I'm really not taking to his style of football. Don't find it entertaining to watch. I understand that, but then I look at it more of the larger context of the Premier League. Whose football do you like this season?
If you when you put it that way, there hasn't been that many teams playing good football. What can I lie to you?
And the ones that you do like, Villa have been good of late.
I think City have played decent football at times.
I've even seen City fans complaining this season, saying it's the worst they've been in terms of playing out from the back, and they don't look like a traditional City team.
There's no even Arsenal top of the league, and they've not consistently been playing brilliant football to get to that position.
They never really play good football.
This is why I get a lot of stick on Twitter or X, is that people say, well, is this your standards now that you're accepting this level of football? So, no, at Man United, if you're looking at the whole history of the club, then you want them to be playing a lot better football. But where we are now with what we've got available and the rest of the league standard of football, then just taking the points.
You're doing it like relative.
You are?
You're doing it like relative to like...
Yeah, relative.
There's no point judging it by standards
the surroundings.
Pie in the sky. It's not where we're at.
I think City have been good in attack, but like the build-up's been a bit iffy, but they've got like, they carry attack. I think they've scored the most goals in the
It's probably
league
the most
by far.
direct City team we've seen under Pep. Which I guess is just where the league's going in general.
Good standard though. To be fair, I feel like there's parts of the game at the Emirates where I was watching Brentford Arsenal. Brentford were playing better football.
Arsenal played some great football and came up short, didn't they? In the years gone by.
Yeah.
So it's
I think they've changed from what they were, which was under Wenger. Under Wenger, they were like a beautiful, like kind of footballing team.
It was like what did you say? Aesthetic merchant.
Yeah, there was all aesthetics, but then they were kind of like a little bit soft underbelly, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or was that more after the?
That was the
more
last
after
stage
the
of
era
the
that
Wenger.
not when I start, because when you would have watched early Wenger when they had like the Keown and that, they were quite a tough team then.
He
Well, they had a
inherited the
core.
spine of the team, didn't he?
Yeah,
and,
well,
then he brought in the magic around it. And then when he came to replace them players, it was never quite.
Well, he had like Vieira and Petit in the middle, didn't he? It was like real big workhorses. And then you had the likes of Perez, Overmars, Henry.
Yeah. I think it was like the late stages where they were a team that they'd play good football and get top 4, but they wouldn't like
Good switch out.
Post-invincible season, wasn't it?
Remember they would have bogey teams would be like Bolton and Stoke, because anytime they played like a physical side, they'd just get run through. Like a laxative, remember that one? If anyone's seen the Dylan White meme. No. Someone said it to me a face off and he was like,
Here we go.
wait a minute!
Is he going to give a goal kick?
What's he giving a corner?
I think he's saying it came off from Burma.
That's a great recovery.
Yeah, that's so annoying that when he made the tackle.
Really good pass from Zirkzee.
Great corner, that.
I think they've said it's come off.
It's a corner, but they were saying it come off and boom, which it looked like it did. Yeah, it
did.
But
It looked like they've given the goal kick.
No, we've got a
kind of was
corner.
arguing and then. Yeah,
it's goal kick. It is a goal kick, to be fair.
Good move though. Nice run
Great
by
touch from
Mesraoui and
Zirkzee.
Zirkzee. Yeah.
It's always going to be difficult to get the shot away though. Yeah. Decent start to the half.
Yeah, started better than the first half.
Yeah.
Come on, look what you're doing, Delo.
Keep it.
Oh, he's stayed on.
Stayed in.
Well done.
Oh, that looks so weird. Like,
Only Dallo could have kept that in.
Game feels a bit flat.
I think if we don't break the deadlock within the next 20 minutes, they're gonna proper try and show up stop.
Does sound like there's a bit of an atmosphere. I know we're only getting it come through a little bit, but
Yeah. Well, funny, someone's just said there, Dario Brubeck, where is the effing atmosphere?
well, maybe not then. Mirroring things.
Well, have you made a Cooney since he's come back? He's not like...
To be honest, when I think it was Forest, and I was frustrated watching him. Felt like he kept overrunning the ball and he was trying too hard. And I don't think since then I've been a bit frustrated watching him play. Maybe that he's forcing it, that it's just not quite working for him.
He's got this looseness to his game, hasn't he? Where it feels like a lot of his touches he's chasing, and often he gets to it and he recovers, but sometimes it doesn't.
It's lovely.
Come naturally to him.
But he started so well, didn't he? Even though he wasn't getting the goals, like.
What?
Oh, ref.
You know, this Magassi kid's been everywhere, hasn't he?
Not bad.
Give him there.
You know.
Okay.
He kind of went through the
Might be
back
fair
and
enough.
played the ball, didn't he? Oh, I don't know, he just went down.
I feel like the clock's going to move really fast now in the second half.
It's like we were saying before the game, like knowing that we could move up to potentially top 4, top 5.
Is it fifth we can go?
Fifth, well, unless we win 10-0.
Chance would be a fine thing.
Yeah.
Is that the ball?
It's a bit lofty.
It's going to be tough for him.
Why?
He has a lot
what's
of
the
him
thought
there.
process behind that?
It's like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Ahmad was on,
Ahmad
wasn't it?
Ahmad was free. We just overcomplicate
Yeah.
things for ourselves a lot of the time.
Oh dear, one long ball and
That's not a foul!
Shoulder to
It's not a
shoulder.
foul! Just hasn't
that's what he won the header.
just hasn't had as many Jaffa cakes as Luke Shaw.
Okay,
They're built very similar,
They
aren't
do look like they're like.
I think that's a foul. I think he just
What, a bit much?
Bowen gets his body in the way and sure.
Yeah, they do look. They look like they've been built from the same prototype type, don't they?
It's Bowen a little bit shorter.
Bowen's only 6 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Mainoo and Lacey on.
I think this is honestly something new.
If a Lacey wins,
Lacey plays as a left wing.
I'm stripping.
What, you think that's what we need right now?
Ronaldo stripping. Oh.
Wins the header. West Ham have the ball in the box.
Can
Whip.
Oh, shit.
The angle's never there to cross
No.
that.
I think it's desperation of not getting the ball in the box a lot. Just this is
the same as the
isn't a
first.
great team, is it?
This is the same as the first half, though, where
Yeah.
we started the game well and then inviting them back into it unnecessarily.
Bring it down.
That's
Hopefully a great pass.
There's a chance here.
Zirkzee, yeah.
Come on. He slowed down.
Right, slowed it down a bit.
Good
Turn.
turn.
It's a
Ref.
good turn.
Hey,
right.
yeah.
Good turn, Cass.
Is that free kick about 35 yards out?
We'll have a look.
Have a hit, Bruno.
Set piece FC. Yeah. Too far?
We're just waiting for one to score.
Yeah.
Waiting for us to score. What did it? To be fair, we don't have.
Just about an angle.
We look a little bit. We look a tiny bit less threatening without the little mags, but we are set piece FC. So Casemiro's always the
He
guy
might send
for
this
me.
into Ahmad. He's being a bit sneaky on the edge of the box there.
Wise to it there, isn't he?
Casemiro. See, it's always. I feel like it's
Instead of a
always
Casper.
him.
Go on.
Clever that from Euro.
Is that a corner?
Corner ball.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh my days! Wan-Bissaka's injured.
I think he just got
He's
it
another
between
one of
the
those
legs
players
there.
that doesn't really. Actually, did he get me?
Thought he pulled something there. That would have been a massive. Nah, you can't celebrate getting injured. But that'd have been a bit of a
Not an
plus.
ex-player. Come on, Bruno.
Can't give.
Hello.
Go
Go
on.
on.
Oh, it's our own. Oh, Jesus!
Jeez.
What are you doing?
It was going in.
I reckon Mbumo's shot was going in as well.
I think so.
It looked like it.
That's
it's offside.
No, but it was the
So
player it hit. I think was offside.
All right.
Which
It can only be.
Short corner. Ahmad,
clever.
Bruno, Mbumo.
How's
There's
offside?
no offside. He thinks it's hit Euro, but it's hit the defender.
Or has he done the whole Euro stood in front of the keeper?
No, I think he thinks it. Mbumo's shot has hit Euro.
Or if it, but it's.
But does he think he's intervening with play?
He thinks Euro's in front
No,
of the keeper.
but the keeper's not in play. It's not coming to consideration. I don't know.
Ref.
That's a foul.
Apparently not. Get it on the ground, someone. What are you doing?
Shit.
Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Some power behind that.
Unnecessary pass by Luke Shaw. They're not trying to do the simple thing. You'd be disappointed if you beat him from there.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, can't get beaten from there. You're thinking, fuck.
I thought he could have done better for the Everton goal.
Yeah.
Is that Lomond?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
It just felt like he went with his wrong hand. It wasn't that powerful, the shot. He's a bit of a stab with the right
Made a
foot.
bit of a mole out
Yeah.
of a mountain out of a molehill.
I think so many times you see that dealt with quite easily. Palmed it into the net. A few times we've tried that now. haven't we? It's just-
Floaty then.
What are you laughing at?
Wide.
Go on.
Go on, Ahmad.
Scoring.
This
the
is where
box.
we're getting it open.
Oh! It's
Send along.
Sorry. Chair's gone.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, lovely.
They're claiming for summer. I don't know.
What are they reckon?
Bloody VAR. Always doubts now.
Nah, there's nothing to.
I didn't think there was. Just because it fell, I thought, is there an offside? No, they all seem pretty happy.
We need to clip
that.
up you saying Delow's going to score.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Good touch, wasn't it? Like, fired at him, he killed it, didn't he?
Predict Delo as a scorer.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Really
Nothing
nice
wrong
touch,
there.
yeah.
We'll have that.
Lovely.
He's getting hammered in them positions. It just makes space, doesn't
Got a
it?
little bit of luck, didn't we? From
Oh, he's reversed it. I thought he might
Reverse
have
finish.
took a deflection. Don't think there is. Gorgeous finish.
Yeah. I think we got a bit fortunate. It was from Casemiro's ball into Delo. Took a deflection into him. Nice one.
But you just, you keep getting in them positions. We've had lots where the second ball's fallen to them, and sometimes you need a bit of luck.
First Premier League goal at Old Trafford.
Wow.
How long's he been there?
Quite a while, I think.
He's seen some managers, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Is it Mourinho?
Mourinho, I'm pretty sure,
yeah.
And then he went. Is it Milan? He went for
Yeah.
like a bit. Get it. Yeah, Heaven's Soul. We're fifth. We need like 9 goals now for fourth.
I think they could flow in now.
Would be nice.
Be very nice. Who have we got warming up?
Mainoo's there, I think.
We need a second goal and we can settle.
Go on.
It's fine.
Bad pass. Oh. Bad cross by Bruno.
Yeah. Not much behind it.
Just got to see it out now.
They don't seem to pack as much threat to be faithful.
No. That's it, innit? You just got to get that second goal, like, and then you really can relax against a team like West Ham a little bit, more than most.
But that was the problem. I mean, I think when we were playing Spurs and we just sort of we withdrew into ourselves and invited them on.
Such a poor Spurs
and
team.
and then when you've got like West Ham, who were second from bottom in the league, and you've seen that, we should really just fucking go for them, put them to the sword.
Points from losing positions. Interesting.
These balls just
felt
aren't
unnecessary.
Yeah, Bruno, they're asking a lot of him, Bruno, tonight.
He's run out of play.
I'm glad he did that. He could have just went back to his keeper.
They're all wearing
Can try to settle it now.
I don't think Mbeumo is as fast as some people make out. I think some people talk about him as if he's rapid.
I think because in space he glides.
Yeah. And he's got power,
well.
but I think he does struggle to get on the end of some of those. I mean, they're asking a lot of him with those balls, but
long throw in.
oh, come on.
Ooh.
Just taking that really well, can you?
Go on, lad. Run at him.
Bit too much.
That's
Play,
definitely
fast.
yeah.
Jackford 383. Diego Maradallo.
Very good. What?
Most this season. 2 more goals and it's been the most.
Oh, yeah, he's been like loads of goals flying in this.
That's why we're winning 3-0.
Yeah, relying on United to. Nice touch.
Okay, Ahmad now, loads of space.
Oh,
come on.
That's frustrating.
I think it's just feed Ahmad, really.
Okay, Ahmad's got loads of space out there.
Oh, come on.
How's that span to stay in?
That was daft from that was so daft. You had to play it was never going to carry.
That ball span so weird.
Like it.
These are crap as well.
Yeah.
They are shit, aren't
Not
they?
a good West Ham side at
They're
all.
second in the bottom for a reason.
Let's see what the table's looking like now.
And then we're playing a team that's significantly worse than these on our next game.
That's
This is
true.
such an opportunity.
Yeah, but United and Wolves is always like this history of terrible games.
Always conspire to lose there. Ahmad wants it. Oh.
25 minutes to see it out, lads. Just don't see where a West Ham goal would come from, but I think another goal from us would definitely just lock it in.
Yeah.
I mean, the way the game is though now, and some of the players that these teams are stacked with, if it's 1-0, just start putting the ball in the box, don't you? You're always vulnerable. No excuse for not killing this off.
Go on, Ahmad.
Wide again.
Go on and be
Go on.
goal.
At the low back post.
Oh, it's
So poor.
shocking.
Bruno's been a little bit hot and
Yeah.
cold
He's
today,
not had a
hasn't he?
great game, has he? He didn't have a great first half against Palace, I don't think, and then came into it in the second half.
That's such a good position there, and it's, play one or the other. In the end, he gets confused and gives the ball away.
Don't want to give him any encouragement, no.
Zirkzee looking a little tired there.
Ooh.
Yeah, surely Mount comes on soon.
Yeah.
Although Ruben doesn't tend to take Zirkzee off that early in games. Tends to last.
We don't have a
pretty long.
striker on the bench.
Yeah, I guess so.
It'd be moving Cooney, and obviously Cooney's been injured.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was decent.
That was
cross,
actually not a bad idea.
Go on. It's so shit.
That's tough.
Patrick Dorgu coming on. Rocking the hairband.
Yeah, Bruno's coming in for a lot of stick on him.
The goal scorer
Dallo off.
coming off.
Yeah, I think Bruno's tried a few low percentage actions that just haven't come off today. Especially when we need to just do the simple thing.
Yeah.
Stick to the basics. I think Dallo can be pretty happy coming off.
Maybe doing a lap of honour after the game, won't he? High-fiving every member of Old Trafford.
Loves it, doesn't he?
That headband.
Not feeling it.
It's looking
Not
a bit.
fan.
It's looking a bit Sports Direct.
It does look a bit cheap.
You got a big cup with that.
Got it on the way to the
team
ground.
mug.
Yeah, the team will go.
It's a lot of space.
Suchek was just waiting.
Can you get to that?
Good ball. This is how you can see West Ham scoring, isn't it? It's just allowing the game to descend into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about any subs we do make. Say like Ahmad will probably end up coming off. He always seems to take him off, puts another fullback on to see it out, and it kind of invites pressure.
Yeah. Although, are there any fullbacks on the bench? Nah, Dorgu's on.
Malacia.
Yeah.
Can't see him coming on.
Mazraoui can move if he brings on a fullback. Oh.
Just keep hold of it.
West Ham come away with it.
It's so unnecessary to be even in this position.
I went into the box.
Ooh, bad touch.
Well played.
Good block from
Casemiro.
Casemiro. The corner.
There's just no need to invite them on.
Yeah, he does have that Luke Shaw body, innit?
Yeah.
Delivery for West Ham has been awful today.
A large bottom. Same as Mbeumo. That's why they're ballers.
Large glutes.
Yes.
Do you like when your players have large glutes?
Yeah, I do actually, yeah.
You're an arse man.
Big glutes in the corner line. Oof.
Good.
Looked offside there.
Looked offside by a good bit.
Like he was struggling a bit, Bowen, when he went to take that corner, and now he's gone down again.
No,
he just stood on.
Yeah.
20 minutes been a really good position though, like fifth. Next game against bottom of the league.
Yeah. I would like a second goal though.
Yeah.
A little bit of safety. Be nice.
Would be nice. So when are the games this week? The Premier League games, are they on the weekend or are they?
Are we on Monday?
Because we're on Monday. Yeah, probably with the last game again.
The Wolves at home. No way.
Yeah.
What's happened here?
Potts.
Is it Potts?
Okay, no.
It looked like a non-contact thing.
No. What happened there?
What's happened?
Oh.
It's his left foot. Weird.
Potts got put in a blender. I was going to put. Bounce it. Worked out better.
Yeah,
Go
it did
on.
indeed.
First time.
That's the first time
Go on.
that ball.
Go on, Mbeumo.
Cut in.
Penalty.
Penalty!
That is
Got to be a penalty. Got to be a penalty, referee. Got to be a penalty.
That has to be a penalty.
You know what?
Got to be a penalty.
Sorry?
You can't. That's not an advantage. That can't be an advantage.
That.
Oh,
it's not a pen. It's not a pen.
Cooney, man. Can he score that?
And how's he not scored?
Yeah. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
So Cunha has to score that.
Deflection.
It's a decent block.
Corner ball.
That's annoying.
Shit.
I'm lads on corners. We haven't scored our set piece yet. What's going
We
on?
haven't.
15 minutes that runner.
What's happening today, lads? Fucking
Good
hell.
ball
Here we go, here we
again.
go.
Yes.
He crazy punched it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Keeper.
He could have just caught that.
And again.
I don't know.
Go on.
There we go.
just keeping his team under pressure and
He's flying out like one of your Avengers.
Because he could have just caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all for the camera. Go on.
And we'll score now as well. I'm just saying, from a player's point of view, I used to hate when keepers do that when we're defending corners. When you could catch it and they think that they've
It's
done
so
their
unnecessary.
Because all it does is keep you under pressure.
What is he doing?
Jesus.
Was that a shot?
2 points.
I don't know. I sometimes think it's when they know you're going to have to climb over bodies. I think if I catch it, I could drop
Yeah,
onto a head and spill it.
They do it.
So I'd just rather.
Sometimes they do it. Like both times, he was unopposed.
Yeah.
They're the ones where like people like David Raya and that. Like for Arsenal, I feel like he's one of the best cross claimers. No, he claims the
Oh,
crosses.
no, sorry, yeah.
Like you just catch it, takes the pressure off.
That was a really daft shot from Casemiro there.
Okay, look a little bit leggy in the middle now.
Well played.
Casemiro would have. It was Casemiro been booked yet?
Yeah, he got. No, he's not, is it?
No.
Because
Maz comes away.
he
Go on.
did quite a bad tackle then, but we had advantage.
Zirkzee, that's so soft. You can't lose that. Not looked after the ball at all.
15 minutes sub, Tom.
It's just about legs, isn't it? But you don't want to make yourself weaker or too defensive. I mean, they've got nothing to lose now. They'll start taking chances. I don't know. Maybe Mount for Cunha.
Yeah.
Claim that.
Yeah, see, catch the ball.
Yeah.
How about you, Finn?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
Mount.
the time to make changes almost feels like it's slightly past. Now it's just about holding on. But I do think Mount would shore things up a little bit.
And perhaps, I don't know, obviously, Mazraoui is someone who doesn't always play 90 minutes. If you do want to bring Martinez on, but then if you're settled, it's...
Yeah. I wouldn't mess about too much.
I wouldn't
with the
mess.
back line.
You don't want to mess around too much.
And
a bit of legs to be offensively defensive and like
Burma.
push them back.
That's poor on Burma.
It's another game that's escaped Kobbie Mainoo. Feels like.
We're making life so difficult for ourselves with these, giving the ball away really cheaply.
Yeah.
That's nice. Come on, Ahmad.
Go on, lad.
Find and be more.
Drive.
Oh, that wasn't the ball.
Oh, I thought I was going to sneak through there.
West Ham.
Ooh.
Gone through him there.
See that
There's
blatant
Casemiro's yellow
see
card.
that blatant foul there?
Yeah.
Bruno's fucking moaning at the refs. You know, it's a foul.
Mount and Ugarte.
He's the man you want on your side, though. He'll appeal anything. You went to
Yeah.
court if you got a parking ticket in.
Why is Ugarte getting the nod here?
You got it for Cass, is it?
Yeah, I would imagine. No?
Zirkzee.
So he's showing it up.
Not sure I like that very much, to be honest.
No.
Was he pushing Bruno up, do you think?
And Burma maybe. Burma's been playing quite. It's not as if he's picking up wide areas. So, and he's got plenty of running. I would imagine he'd move to centre forward. Yeah, and it's Mount.
Yeah.
Is it Mount and Bruno with Casemiro and Ugarte in the middle? That's not going to play you out of trouble, is it? Good touch.
Yikes.
You know. It's a bad in that from Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
He does touch the ball, but it's poor tackle.
A lot of people unhappy with Ugarte coming on.
Yeah, I really can't back that,
usually
to be
the
honest.
start of a downfall.
Yeah, people.
It would be inexcusable now for West Ham to start having a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
Don't think Mainoo's probably going to come on, is he?
Probably
Can't
not.
see it. People are saying Mainoo gone in January.
Yeah.
At this point, I wouldn't blame him at all, but I just can't believe it's got to this point where we're even entertaining that idea.
Yeah.
I don't think United will entertain that idea. I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, I
Because
can't.
it's about depth as well, and do you know what I mean? Bruno's gone into the 10, you know,
It's a good ball.
to his natural
that's
habitat.
lovely.
Lovely.
There's no one in the box. Come on, Dorgo, in you go.
Oh, of course. Hey,
What?
what the hell's Casemiro?
Casemiro
He
doing
always
there?
does something like that.
What was he doing? He always does
I
something
think he
like
got pushed.
Pushed, yeah.
Whether he tripped or made the most of it, I don't know. Are we going to see this slightly out of shot now? No.
Good tackle.
He always does something weird a game, you know. Casemiro, where like you'll just see him fly on the floor out of shot from somewhere. It's either he started the slide tackle 10 yards away, or
Yeah.
10 minutes left. Come on, United. One more would be nice, but I'd take a 1-0 right now.
He's a funny fella, isn't he?
Just even that position there, it just seems like you're asking for trouble, because if they do nick the ball away from Casemiro there, they've got an overload. It's why are you putting yourself in these positions?
Oh,
And
No,
Burma's-
come on.
He's had a stinker second half, man.
How do we feel about the shirt tucked in from Mount at the moment?
all for it.
It's gone out of style.
Yeah, I mean, styles need to change. Someone has to be brave. Garte doesn't want it. He doesn't.
Like, no.
Oh, they're pushing if we can just get round the press.
You were a big fan of Ugarte before he signed with you.
No.
Remember the conversation.
I kind of knew we just weren't good enough for United, especially to be this kind of saviour thing. Squad player, maybe just about really.
Oh,
What a goal.
Really, really
Well
important
played.
I
interception.
think that, I'm
from
not lying to you, I
Mazraoui
think that would have been a long way for that,
Yeah.
for Callum Wilson to go in his age.
Oh, that's
Is that
there. Why have you
Mazraoui
not brought
then,
that down?
No, it was Euro Tracy
You're
Mills.
never
never
gonna
going to
score
score
a
a
header.
header. It goes through Bruno's head sometimes.
You'd have to be diving there proper
Yeah,
Van
that was-
Persie style to get enough power behind that.
Just control it and see what
Yeah.
happens there. Like this, I
Bring
know
it
that
down
the
with the
picture might
chest
not be
or-
obvious, but
Yeah. Oh.
that's
He
not-
played for that.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to.
You could see. Would you take him at United?
Bowen.
Yeah. You could see.
Yeah, it'd be great.
West
Great
Ham
option in
going
the
down
squad
this
at least.
season.
Yeah.
A lot of
Him and
changes.
Luke
Whether
Shaw
he-
doing that
does he
Spider-Man
start?
meme in the
Yeah.
changing rooms.
See, they're bringing NPCs on, man. That's Potts, Freddie Potts, from the area, gone up through all the West Ham academy. You couldn't look more West Ham.
Yeah.
He's a good
Good
player
guy.
as well.
How old is he?
I think he's 19, 18.
West Ham traditionally have a very good academy. The academy graduates are
You've
usually...
had players that come through there over the years.
Yeah, I think his dad's Steve Potts, playing like 400 games for West left back.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his dad.
Yeah. I think his dad's a coach.
They usually do produce like
Yeah.
good academy players. They've got some historically anyway. Was it Carrick and Ferdinand,
Carrick,
Lampard, Joe
Lampard,
Cole?
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off!
Oh my god.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
It was always coming. 1-0, you know. Vulnerable to these crosses, balls in a
The
box.
fucking team that's conceded the most set pieces against the one that scored them, and then they're the one who gets it.
And now, do we have the players on the pitch to go and find a winner here?
Fucking hate football.
Oh, can't
Shit
keep
sport.
clean sheets, can we?
No.
Hopeless.
Let's see this. Crossing.
So easy.
Who is it on the line?
There's an offside in there anyway.
He's offside, isn't he?
No.
So Mazraoui stops it on the line.
Yeah.
Stopped it on the line.
Lomans is very far over.
I don't think Mazraoui could have done more than... Obviously, Mazraoui stopped it going first initially.
Yeah.
I
Nothing
feel like
could
he
have done
almost,
there.
almost
I feel like he
went in.
almost shanked that.
It's a good finish. Fucking hell.
5 minutes.
It's alright, lads, we'll have to win the game again.
No Maguire to win it.
It'd be tragic, wouldn't it, at one point in West Ham at home? How can you... You can't really look at progress when
Yep.
you're not taking these points.
Go on.
Some of the...
It's just such a poor ball. West Ham.
Yellow.
West Ham will think they can win it now.
Oh, fucking hell, Luke.
I think we should take Ugarte off and stick Mainoo on now.
Yeah. It's
You were
about
right,
time.
weren't you?
Yeah.
Ugarte is the sign of a downfall.
He just...
The thing is, I don't think
there's just
Amorim
nothing
fancies
of-
him.
There's nothing of value.
I don't
that
know.
he brings.
I don't think this defensive side of his game. I think
It's
it's so
massively
overblown.
overstated,
Like
isn't
it's overstated. And he offers you so little on the ball. And again, it's not the reason we've conceded a goal there, but
No, but for a player who
Oh my
was
God.
brought on to control the midfield, he's done a fucking shit
Oh
job.
my fucking god.
Utter arse.
I don't think there's any excuse to bring him on over Mainoo. I really can't support that.
we've got everyone behind the ball here. Can we get out? Like,
Fuck off, Bruno.
Bruno been really poor
He
second
had a
half.
shocking game all.
It's a good ball.
Okay,
We might
all
lose
over the
this.
place.
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it?
How are we getting ran through?
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Just turned nasty real quick.
This was too easy against Shaw, though.
Yeah.
I think maybe Shaw's thinking, oh shit, I've just been booked. Don't.
It's the second yellow, by the
How
way.
is that not a yellow card?
Wan-Bissaka there.
I mean, that's as stonewall a yellow card as you'll see in it.
Martinez
Lisandro
coming on
Martinez
for...
coming on for
I
sure.
mean, to be honest,
Shaw
it
was
actually might make it better for us that
They've
11
brought-
on the pitch, they'll try and win the game.
They
make
brought
more
a
space.
defender on.
The ball's gone off the thing. But yeah.
He's got a laugh.
One more chance.
For who?
Oh, what? Ref?
Hello?
Fucking hell.
So, booking!
Hello?
It's a yellow, no?
On bullshit. He's had a fucking shite game as well.
Whoa. Do you know it's only his 5th game of the season or something like
Who,
that?
the referee?
He's not like a common, like,
Regular name.
regular name.
wonder how much time we'll get. Can't see much.
No, it's not going to be
2
much,
goals, a few subs. Be lucky if we get 5.
And the only issue is I don't think there's going to be much added time. I feel like it's a 4 or 5 minute.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not been like the loads of stoppages.
Come on, Ahmad.
Be the first
Wasn't on
man.
really, was it? It's okay, we go again.
Come on.
We don't have any box threat in there apart from Casemiro as well.
It's up in the air. Go on, win that.
Well done.
Well played, Dargu.
Go on.
Well done.
Go on.
Brilliant.
Go on,
Needs
Dargu.
a good ball in the box now. And you couldn't fucking do that.
Can't keep the ball in play.
Fuck's sake.
If we end this game with a draw, 2 points from this game in Everton, it's just not acceptable.
We wouldn't have to, would we? Did you say? Oh, I thought you said
From
with
this-
2 points.
From this one on Everton. Oh wait, yeah.
No, we
Oh,
lost
yeah.
to it, didn't we?
Yeah, sorry.
It's even worse.
Yeah.
1 point.
Just 1 point.
Five minutes added time. Come on, United.
Come on. Plenty of time for a chance.
I think Mainoo should have come on instead.
Yeah.
Of your guy.
I don't understand the shutting up shop. Like you don't give what you don't need to. I don't think it's a risk to try and see the game out by being on the front foot by keeping the ball.
I think at the end of the day, he's a very Mourinho school of thought type of manager.
Go on, there's a chance here. No, space is gone.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Who was that?
We have to turn into Arsenal because Casemiro's playing for a corner there.
Minutes flying by, a minute gone already.
It just feels panic now as well.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
last
he was
chance.
off.
One
Was he
last
off?
chance.
He was
in
off,
this.
wasn't he?
Go on.
Fuck corner, ref.
Right.
He's been fucking woeful today.
Is he?
The corner.
A corner.
No, it's
Oh,
not a corner.
I don't know. Looked like they were. Or was he asking for the offside? Yeah, he's given it.
It's not a corner. He just sliced it. Nariola's pretending he's hurt.
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh, what's
Oh
happened
my
there?
God. Hello?
We've got no one up the pitch.
3 minutes left.
Fucking hell.
They look like they're more
Come away with it.
likely to
Yeah.
score.
They do, yeah. I don't know, man.
I was concerned that was going to go out for a corner.
Yeah, so was I.
3 minutes.
Right, go on, send him.
That's not who you want to send.
No, not him.
Nah, as long as he just... I think Martinez... It's a bit floaty.
No foul.
No,
Bad
bad
to West Ham.
Here we go. Oh, look at him.
Been a bad game.
Cramp,
for him.
of course.
Of course he's got cramp.
Of course you get cramp. It's amazing. It never happens early, does it?
It's
all about stoppage time,
He was
isn't it?
so blatantly a lie.
yeah,
He
yeah.
kicked it was fine, and he
And then
thought,
went,
oh,
fuck this.
I'm like,
I'll have a minute.
so...
And he's barely had his nothing, and he's up.
Do you reckon internally he's gone like, yeah, blagged them all?
Yeah, they bought it.
And they've given him man of the match?
Probably deserved. He's been really good. They bought him from
There's
Monaco.
been nothing in stoppage time. Oh, great.
Taking the striker
Oh,
off.
fuck's sake.
Too many. You've got like 5-6 players in your own half. Oh.
This has been a horrible close to the game.
And it's... Okay, well, that's nice.
Come
from
on.
Martin. He's got no one ahead of him. Oh, he's found a ball.
Go on.
Go on.
Hey?
Oh my God, there wasn't the option. It was never on to hook your left foot
That
around
would have
it.
took some finish though. Like I know, like he's Tom. That would have in it. It's right. That would have took like.
It's
that
just
would've
never-
Took, that would have took the most ridiculous.
You're never going to hook your left foot around it running away from goal. Like,
Am I crazy for thinking
Take a touch.
Why don't take it down?
Yeah.
You're in the box.
Look, like a player of his...
Bro,
A player
I'm
of
not
his,
lying to you. He would that would have took like a 1 in 100 finish. for-
1 in 100 doesn't
that.
cut
Like,
that. It's,
Do you know what I mean? You're running away from goal slightly on your left foot out the air.
but it's almost daft. It's like he knows. It's this is wound me up.
Done now, isn't it?
That is awful.
Manchester United 1, West Ham United 1. Drew at Old Trafford. We got beat last time, so that's the only improvement that we can say about that.
Progress.
Any words to add, Tom, before we get to the review?
Shite from the players.
Shite from the players.
Shite from the manager.
Well,
Like, what a ridiculous end to the game. Like that. You'd have thought we were playing. You'd have thought we were playing Arsenal. Maybe we've got a lead, and now it makes no sense to try and be on the front foot because they can hurt you so much that let's go defensive. It's the sensible thing. If it happens, it happens. But it's the best chance of winning a game. That's how we've played West Ham at home. Packing the midfield, bringing Ugarte on, and leaving players that can actually play on the bench. You know, they've scored an equaliser, and we had nothing. And it was the 82nd minute. And from then, with 5 minutes of added time, not a single chance in the game.
Not really. Finn?
Yeah, it's shite all round. Really, really unhappy with that second half approach. Like Thomas just said, we just shut up shop for no reason whatsoever. With Manchester United, you shouldn't be trying to defend a 1-0 lead against West Ham. In the form they're in, it's a joke. We should be trying to close out the game by attacking more, creating more chances and doubling and extending our lead. So I thought it was a really, really negative way to try and see out the game, and it came back to bite us. So
Super chat from Gut Stoyle. It's West Ham, it's Everton, it's insert team joke. Ronaldo?
Gut punch, man. I think second half with the way we managed that last 25 minutes was horrendous, and it was one of those where it looked so comfortable after we scored, and then a couple of changes and it was just derailed from there. And if anything, when West Ham scored, they almost looked more likely of getting a second. And what can you say? I think that's 2 massive points dropped. That's a draw, boy. Honestly, don't care what people say. That feels like a loss to me.
Huge.
Yeah, it does. On top of the Everton game as well.
Yeah.
He came on first game of the season, Ugarte,
We'll have a
against
review
Arsenal.
anyway.
Yeah.
I don't understand
And
that sub.
I thought I didn't understand it then, but he took a stupid shot, made some. And I don't want to criticise him too much because I feel like he's coming on in games. He's not, but I don't understand. I've not seen anything to say that he offers what we need in that moment of the game. I can't understand that change in that period of the game. Look after the ball. It's inexcusable to give West Ham the impetus to start pushing for set pieces, which is what the goals come from, to get themselves up the pitch. They hadn't offered much. Occasionally, ball falls for you up the, but that you get a half chance. That's what had happened, wasn't it? In the first half, but they weren't building play. why are you giving them the opportunity to build play? I won't understand. It was a really poor team we've dropped points to there. It's inexcusable.
As you can see, Tom is wound up, as are most Manchester United fans. You can catch more of our thoughts on the review. Tom, Finn, Ronaldo, commiserations. Well, thank you for joining me all the time. And we'll see you soon.